live. Get that green light rocking and rolling, and we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are here for some A-League action. Yes, I'm out of the hotel right now, and I am at home. Yes, obviously, this is still Fiji internet, so you will see me go blurry. You will see me, unfortunately, sometimes cut in and out, but we will be here for obviously the entire game regardless. Even if that does happen, do realize I will still be here when it does sort itself out. But today, guys, obviously we've got Macarthur going up against the Central Coast Mariners. Now, this is a really tough game to predict, I'm not going to lie. Look, Mariners aren't great, but in the same sense, and Macarthur look like they could be quite decent this year. But with that being said, it's like Macarthur also have this real big knack and ability to, go through 0-0 draws, or having a really, unfortunately, they can be really lackluster at times. And Mariners are exactly the same. Now, Macarthur they're very good. They have a very good team on paper, but obviously games aren't played on paper. So let's go through some of these team lineups here before we start getting into the game. For Macarthur, they have Lachlan Rose, they have De Vere. Actually, I'm going to get on my phone, actually, because for some reason on my computer, it is quite blurry here. So let me just quickly get up on my computer. Guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. We'll be streaming both games tonight, by the way. Both games, obviously this game and also the Victory vs Perth Glory game right after this. So one moment here, guys. One moment here. I've already responded to how that Bulls wide and the Bulls game, guys. You got to follow me on BKR Sport Instagram, lads. But 1 second here. Let me just get up on the A-League. Alrighty, here we go. So for Macarthur, there was Lachlan Rose De Vere, who is the captain, by the way. Noon and Orr on the wings, with Mbomba and De Silva in the defensive mids. They've got Najar, Sujna, Jovanovic, and Uskok, with Kurto in goal. Now moving on to the Mariners team, they've got Souza, Nisbet, Goddard, Bazanic, Moresh, Urena, Rouse, Rowe, Farrell, Tongic, and Steele. So that is the lineup there for the Mariners. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Paddock says that's a raw scarf. It is a raw scarf, mate. It is a raw scarf. Yeah, well, you're flying, mate. You're flying. This is also a Bulls scarf. We do have a Shark scarf. We've got a Titan scarf, and we've got a Chicago Fire scarf, actually, over here. But like I said, I had a heap of things. I have a heap of scarves here in Fiji. So a heap of my merchandise that I've picked up over the years that I've been having here. So I do have a Your Wanderers one, actually, Paddock. Your Wanderers one's underneath the table. I've got a Parramatta Eels one here. And I think I've got another one somewhere else. But in the same sense, I'm not going to put Parramatta one ever in the history of ever. But guys, let me know your score prediction. This game is at Penrith Stadium. Obviously, as you guys can see, Macarthur right now, they sit in 4th position. I believe they will actually go top of the table with a win here. Now, Victory do play Perth Glory a little bit later on, right after this game. It does finish. So let's go quickly have a look-see here at the actual points on the table. 1 second here. All right, so Macarthur on 4 points. Yeah, if they win this game, they'll go to 7 points, which will be obviously the 1 point there above Melbourne Victory and West United, because West United did obviously decide to win last night against Melbourne City, which put Melbourne City all the way down to 5th position, which is obviously quite low for them. But in the same sense, Melbourne City didn't do well enough. They weren't the better team. The better team simply was West United. They got the win 1-0, and they held out for it. So no, congratulations to West United, who were probably the better team despite the stats not probably favouring them. But yeah, Macarthur win. They go to 1st position on their own, and just have to hope that potentially Perth can sneak a win against the Melbourne Victory later on today. But in regards to the Mariners, if they win this game, they'd go equal top. They would go equal top here, the Mariners. This is why I say to you guys, don't look at the table too early in the season, because if the Mariners win today, they will go equal top, and we all know that they are not an equal top kind of team, right? We all know that they're a team that isn't exactly, shouldn't exactly be top of the table, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if they win today, they're on 0 goal difference, Melbourne Victory on 4, and West United on 1, so they would need to win this game by literally like 4-0 by 4 goals, which is not happening to be going clear on top with the points differential. But let me know your score prediction. I'm going to go with it's been a lot of low-scoring games here so far this season, and honestly, Macarthur and Mariners definitely seems like it could be a low-scoring game. Actually, what's the history like between these two teams? It's a good question. What is the history like between these two teams? History, so the last games, yeah, majority of them are under 2.5. So the last game they played was 2-0 to Macarthur. Before that was 2-1 to Mariners. Before that was 2-0 to the Mariners, and before that was 2-0 to the Mariners. So this game always seems to be like a 2-0. So I'm actually going to go, I don't know, I'll go Macarthur. I think Mariners can still score a goal. I'll go 2-1. I know it's I'll go the over 2.5 there. I'll say Macarthur 2-1 here. They are the home team, but then again, it is in Penrith. It's not at Campbelltown because obviously we all know that they pay $1, $1 per year for Campbelltown. They literally don't really give too much money at all to Campbelltown. By the way, I know my screen is glitching right now, guys. I'm aware, but it's just how it is here in Fiji. Unfortunately, we do have to deal with that. I will be here for the entire game, so we've got about 15 or so minutes until the game does get underway. So yeah, just shoot through score predictions, and for some reason, yeah, the keep up is actually working today, which is at least good. At least they've got keep up working, which is basically which is where the A-League gets played on. Which is where the A-League gets played on. Let me just see if I can refresh it, because it keeps going black screen there. It does keep going to the black screen. But is it still, like, can you guys still hear me pretty properly, though? Like, can you still hear me pretty much the entire time? Oh, no, I think their stream has gone down. Because there's only me watching it. There's only me watching it on their YouTube right now, it says. It says that there's only one person watching, and that would be me. Now there's 3 people watching. Jeez, all over the shop. Jeez, they're all over the shop. This is why, I don't understand why they moved from MyFootball. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. But guys, we'll talk about the NBA tomorrow, guys. I can see heaps of NBA comments there. I'll talk about the NBA tomorrow, obviously on an NBA stream. Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, good stuff. It's just because for some reason I think the Keep Up app has just decided to randomly stop. They really struggle for views over there. They really are struggling. But the BBL also. Oh yeah, no, okay. It was there. It wasn't actually It wasn't actually the YouTube channel. It was the camera work there because it just started glitching crazy. JMX Sports says, "Hey BK, hello mate, how you doing?" But yeah, then after this game, guys, we do have the Victory versus Perth Glory game, and I believe Victory will win that one pretty easily. But Perth do still have a decent team. I don't know who they're going. Are they playing Sturridge yet? Has he decided to play for the team yet or not? Because the team lineups haven't come out yet. The team lineups have not come out yet, so we don't know if he's going to be playing here. It seems like I really don't understand what's going on with my computer. It looks like it's going fine, but it seems like this hasn't gone out to the subscribers. Usually we have like 40 people watching and we've got 6. It's really interesting. I'm not too sure what's going on with my YouTube. It seems like it's not putting it out to people who are subscribed to the channel recently. I'm still going to be here regardless. I really couldn't care less. But in the same sense, it's really confusing because usually we have quite a lot of people who love their A-League here. But yeah, not recently. Not in the last couple of days. Maybe because I'm in Fiji, it's changed or something like that. I'm not too certain. But this is, it looks like it's not going to rain. It's not going to rain today. Oh my God. It's going to be the internet's messing around a little bit. Internet's messing around a little bit here. I hope this is a good game, though. Like I said, this game has all the ability to not, though. This game has all the ability to really be a boring kind of nil-niller, but I hope there is a bit of excitement here. My God, it's so, like, it really is frustrating being an A-League fan, man. Whether you're in Australia or whether you're international, like, there's always problems. I'm going to turn this around a little bit, actually. Oh, maybe not. Maybe if I do, how do I do this? I've got to find the right place. See, this is my first stream in my new area, so I've got to find the right place to go here. Let's sort that one out, move it. Oh, geez, now I'm moving everything. See, this is the thing. I'm trial and error right now. Trial and error as I get everything sorted here. Trial and error as I get everything sorted. There we go. All right, let's move this one back here. Get that one going there. Alrighty. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Is anyone who's watching Paramount Plus getting some mistakes right now too? Are they getting, oh geez, I'm all over the shop. I don't even know how this is positioned right now. This is really strange. I don't even know how this is positioned. Alright, there we go. Bingo. Is anyone with Paramount Plus experiencing errors right now? I'm currently watching it on Keep Up, which goes through Paramount Plus, and it looks like it's glitching. It looked like it is massively glitching. But let's go through a couple of the other results over the weekend. Give me 1 second here, guys, as we get this one sorted out. So far, though, the weekend we saw, obviously, the Wanderers win 2-0 over the Wellington Phoenix. Now, the first goal, Tom Ahmed, we had a guy crying yesterday. You can argue that was a push, but in the same sense, it's not... in the same sense, like, it's still a bit weak. Like, you probably should have called that off as a goal, but... for someone to be crying like that yesterday was pretty crazy over that. Like, I think there was probably enough evidence for a push, but, it's, they still lost deservedly. They weren't the better team there. They were not simply the better team, the Wellington Phoenix. The second goal was all their fault because they took the keeper up. But then, obviously, on yesterday, we watched on as the Brisbane Roar drew 0-0 with Adelaide United. Now, Brisbane Roar probably the better team in that game. I know it says Adelaide got a red card, but it wasn't until the last minute of added time. They had 55% possession, Adelaide, with 13 shots and 1 on target. Brisbane Roar had 45% with 11 shots and 6 on target. But Brisbane Roar, like I said, Hey, Tom, are you, please put it all into like one comment, my guy. Don't just go bang, 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 bang. Please. Please don't spam. But yeah, Brisbane Roar actually looked the better in that game, my personal opinion. But block shot, 6 from Adelaide and 1 hit the woodwork as well. And there was only one big chance created. And obviously, you know, it was just... just brother, my guy. Like I've just said, please stop spamming the chat. But yeah, look, Brisbane Roar had plenty of opportunities, but just couldn't put the ball back in the net. They did not have someone up front that could get the job done there. There simply isn't a striker right now, and I was really appreciative of Ivanovic in that first week against City, but he kind of choked it away last week and choked it away again this week. And then Melbourne City, obviously, against West United. West United won 1-0 there. Dylan Wessel-Halls with an early goal. It was a nice goal too. It was a nice goal across from the edge of the box, and it was a really good crack into the bottom left-hand corner of the net. So we're about 10 minutes away here from kickoff, guys. I might go back to starting these streams 5 minutes early. Back to starting these streams 5 minutes early. And yeah, West United definitely deserved that one. 65% possession to Melbourne City, though, with 21 shots, 5 shots on target and 13 off target, while West United had 6 shots, 1 on target and 2 off target. But like I said, I honestly thought that West United was still the better team in that game, despite all that possession and all those shots and all those attacking opportunities. And then Sydney FC versus Newcastle Jets. Geez, that was a cracker. 2-2 was the score there. Adam Lafondra in the 9th minute. Elvis Kamsoba made it 2-0. And then obviously Valentino Ewell was able to score a couple of goals there in the second half to bring it back there and make it 2-2. And I did call a draw there. I did say 1-1. I didn't say 2-2. I did say 1 there, 1-1. But in the same sense, what a game there. Brendan Cassidy says, hey, hello, Brendan. How are we doing? What's your score prediction for today, guys? I'm going 2-1 to... Jeez, Paramount Plus. Sucks, man. Truly, it's still glitching. Like, it's still glitching so bad. It's glitching really, really poorly here. But yeah, it's surprising they're able to go bang bang like that. But then obviously there was no more goals at the end of the one. I believe Sydney FC actually put the ball into the back of the net, but obviously they weren't able to win that one. But 65% possession to Newcastle is crazy because just remember, guys, Newcastle were paying 12-1 to win that game. They were paying 12-1 to win that game, which is mad. 12 shots, 3 on target, 7 off target, while Sydney had 15 shots, 4 on target, 4 off target. To have 15 shots and only 35% possession, though, is absolutely ridiculous. Tom says 5-1 victory against Perth. Yeah, well, that game's going to be on after this one. I think that's going to be interesting. I think that'll be a pretty decent game, to be honest with you. I think that one could be a pretty decent game. I don't know why it keeps going off. I need to sort this out so I'm in the center of the screen. There we go. So I'm in the center of the screen. Bingo. Alrighty, sorted. 1-0 Mariners. No, I can't see Mariners winning this game. They're not a good team. Like they got lucky against Newcastle in that first game that Newcastle weren't able to score with the unbelievable amount of possession that they had in the final 20 minutes or so of that game. They were able to score a goal and bring it back to 2-1, and then I was surprised they weren't able to get that 2-2. But yeah, the Mariners looked pretty average last week against Wellington where they lost 2-1, and Macarthur are a team that I definitely think are a lot better overall than how the Mariners are going to go long term into this season. But you never know. Mariners could sneak it. We all know in the A-League, you never know literally about anything, and it's always completely up in the air. You know, it just comes down to on the day, and right now with these clouds, a bit ominous, and you don't want to see rain because rain can really make games in the A-League terrible. It really can, especially when you've got two teams here that are more defensive than attacking. I've never thought of Mariners as an attacking team, and I've never really thought of Macarthur aren't more of an attacking team. They definitely more are a possessive midfield kind of team, and obviously really focusing on that defense. Gee whiz, my internet keeps messing up badly here. Yeah, we're never going to be able to go. We're never going to be able to get up. It's really strange. I don't know why it's so bad in this area. I don't know why. Let me see if I can move the internet away from where it is. I don't know. 1 second here. There we go. All right, let's see if I can move it over here. Alrighty. Not a great crowd, though. Not a great crowd at all. Oh, my God. Paramount Plus is stopping again, dude. Like, are you shitting me, Paramount Plus? Like, truly, get your shit together, man. You're the professional league in our country. Like, come on, my dude. They've got literally 7 people watching. They've got 7 people watching on their official international, and that's because they don't advertise it. They put it up like a couple of minutes before the game does get started. They put it up a couple of minutes before. It's like, dude, anyone with a brain puts it up like a day before. Do you think Melbourne win the next game, bro? Yeah, I think victory beat Perth Glory. You know, it's real simple stuff that they should be thinking about, but they don't do it because they're too late. I don't know what it is, whether they're lazy or not, or like I don't understand how I can watch an illegal stream last night. So I'm just getting something. I don't know how I can watch an illegal stream last night and be able to see the game before I could watch it on the literal legal stream from the actual A-League itself. No idea. It's like, come on, man. It's really simple to sort the shit out. Like, you are literally the professional league. Get it together. 5 minutes away here from kickoff. 5 minutes away from kickoff. But yeah, Melbourne victory should easily get the job done there. Give me 1 sec, guys. But then again, I haven't seen their team lineup, man. I haven't seen the team lineups for that game. Oh, yet again, they're down again. They're down again, Paramount Plus. Holy damn, bro. Holy damn. They're down again, man. They are simply down again. Is this? Can you guys tell me in the chat if this internet's really bad? Like it looks really struggling right now. It looks like it's really, really struggling. Let me know in the chat if it's really bad because I'll have to sort something out because it looks like it's going all over the shop the whole time, which I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy it if it is continuously doing that. Okay, here we go. So now it's coming on here. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So let's go through those 10 lines again. Give me 1 second here. Paramount is honestly shocking. It's terrible. BKRmy says no issues with Sky Television in New Zealand. Yeah, well, no, I'm talking about on YouTube. So basically, Keep Up is... Chris, hey, mate, stream is not fine. Thanks, man. For some reason, it's showing to me that it looks really choppy and changing. It's all over the shop. What was I saying? Yeah, it's on their YouTube channel, man. So I'm not watching it on the TV, you know, because they plug it on their Twitter for international viewers who aren't in New Zealand or Australia. They can watch it for free on the YouTube, and there's 10 people watching. That's because they don't advertise it. They really suck with their advertising, man. Andy says, yo. Tom says they should have stayed on KO. I don't understand this, why people don't understand this. So it's not about should have stayed on KO. They don't choose where they go, lads. You know, it's not about them choosing where they go. If they get offered more money by Paramount Plus, they're going to take the more money by Paramount Plus. Aiden DV says 2-0 to Macarthur. Getting around to Macarthur. I'm saying 2-1. I'm saying 2-1. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. I think someone just subscribed. Thank you to whoever just subscribed just then. I didn't get to see it. Justin Sunderland says, hello. Hello, mate. How we doing? What's your score prediction today? What's your score prediction today? I'm taking 2-1 to the Macarthur. I'm taking 2-1 to the Macarthur. But this is an away game for both teams again. Like, Macarthur haven't even been able to... Actually, are they fixing Campbelltown? Like, is there something going on? Are they fixing Campbelltown or no? Are they fixing Campbelltown, or are we just going to sit here for the rest of the season and not see them get their shit together? Because, honestly, nothing seems to be moving or progressing in regards to it. Nothing seems to be... I haven't heard anything about Campbelltown being used or anything. Justin says it's been busy lately. That's why I haven't been as many streams. Well, man, I haven't been doing many streams lately because I'm in Fiji now. So I flew over a couple of days ago, 3 days ago now. I was in a hotel quarantine for 3 days, and now I'm out. But unfortunately, we're back to Fijian internet, man, which is always fun, which is really fun all the time, man. It's always stopping and starting. Justin Sutherland says, also can't believe Sydney blew that lead last night. Well, yeah, I said 1-1. I thought it was going to be a 1-1 there with Newcastle, but obviously it ended up being 2-2, so I was right with the result, just not the score. I don't rate Sydney at all this year, man. I honestly, if you guys keep playing like this, you will struggle to make finals. I'm not going to lie. Teams that I've got above you going into the finals would be Melbourne City. I would definitely have Victory. I would have, if Western United keep playing like they are, then I'll take Western United. I'll take Macarthur. You know, I'm taking Wellington. I think Wellington, even though they lost like the other night 2-0 to the Wanderers, I'd still take Wellington, but not they're that great overall. Macarthur, Philip Kurto, Tomislav Uskok, Jovanovic, Sujnya, Najar, Orr, Mombwa, De Silva, Noon, De Villa, and Lachlan Rose. With Urich on the bench, obviously, but they're playing a little bit of a 4-1-3-1-1. Interesting. 4-1-3-1-1 here. Alrighty. Barry Bugby says that will take 1 or 2 months. I've looked at it, and it will take a long time. I worked at my local football pitch. Just atrocious, man. So, what? They're just going to be utilising, Penrith Stadium for all. Today becomes Bulls' equal most capped player, Lachlan Rose. Well, that's interesting. They've only been a club for like 2 years, so... Okay. Oh, okay, just because Federici must have been the guy because he played all the games as a keeper, but All right, fair enough. Well, Lachlan Rose about to become the most capped guy. Anton says, when's kickoff? In about literally 2 minutes' time, man. They're out in the field right now. They are out in the field and ready to go. So let's go through the Mariners team. I'm here first. Yadon Souza, Rowe, Tongi. Have they changed their keeper? Farrell, Goddard, Steele, Bazanich, Nisbet, Arena, and Moresh. With Caruso, Miller, Nkololo, Ballard, Tiskenis, Hall, and Macarthur on the bench. But Tiskenis is usually starting, I'm pretty certain, isn't he? Moresh is usually in the midfield and Tiskenis is up front, but whatever. So 4-4-2 is their formation today. And this is why did I just say a sub when I've been sub for like 2 months? No idea, man. No idea, unless it might have been another Anthony. I'm not too sure. I didn't get to see it. That's why I was like, thank you to whoever just subscribed. Yeah, true. I saw that. Must be nice to get out of the country. Yeah, it's good, man. Like, it's good. It's got its positives and it's got its negatives, man. It's got its positives and negatives. Like, obviously, yeah, I get to see my family and get to come back over here and whatnot. We're a lot more free over here. But in the same sense, like, I do have to deal with the internet issues and all that kind of nonsense, which is very frustrating when you're, on YouTube and streaming and whatnot. But we do have BKR Travel starting back up tomorrow as well, so we are focusing a lot more on our videos on BKR Sport and BKR Travel, especially while we're here. But I will be obviously streaming as much as I possibly can too. Michael Houston is back again for the late night A-League. Good stuff, man. Yes, 5:05 p.m. for us here in Fiji right now. It's 4:05 p.m. where this game is being kicked off. It must be, about 2 a.m. or so your time. 2 a.m. or so your time. Yes, change goalkeeper, cost Mariners. Who was their previous keeper? I can't think of his name. Right now. Who was playing last week? Paddy says, Macarthur fans travel for a game challenge. There's no one here. Like, it's not, like, in the same sense, Penrith is still a decent way out. The game has just started, by the way, guys. So hit that thumbs up button. Oh, my God. They're talking about a rivalry between the Bulls and the Mariners. Oh, shut up, please. The commentators are talking about it. Birighitti. Yeah, Birighitti. That's the one. Yeah. Odd that Birighitti's usually a pretty good keeper, isn't he? Oh, I thought Birighitti's usually a pretty good keeper. The last week, was it his fault against Wellington Phoenix? I can't even really remember the game last week, to be honest with you. I just remember they lose 2-1, and they did lose. They did deserve to lose. Oh, yeah, that's right. Got sent off against Wollongong. Against Wollongong? Oh, in the FFA Cup. They won that game, didn't they, though? I think it was like a 2-0 game, though, wasn't it? I think it was like a 2-0 game. But that was FFA Cup. Oh, no, they lost, didn't they? Did they win? I can't remember. Shit, I'm all over the show. Especially with FFA, I don't know anything about that, really. They won 2-1. Jamex Sports says 2-1 Macarthur. I just reckon the win against Sydney FC will give them a bit more confidence, and Mariners don't really have much of an attack, in my opinion. But what do you mean the win against Sydney FC will give them more confidence? Sydney FC are looking terrible this year. So, no, you go back and have a look at that game, and you think, okay, look, they won. They won 1-0, and it's a good result. It absolutely is a good result. But in the same sense, like, you look at them and they they draw the Jets when they're up 2-2. You look at the game for Sydney FC early on in the season when they drew 0-0 with the Wanderers. Like, they haven't been great at all. Kev Harrison says, who do you go for? I go for these bad boys. And they had an okay game yesterday, but couldn't get the win. They could not get the job done, unfortunately, good sir. Who do you go for, Mr. Harrison? Who do you go for? At 2 minutes in here, guys. I'm actually ahead of this. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm 5 seconds behind that count up right there. Paddy is actually a good way turnout for Mariners fans, it seems. Well, Mariners actually usually have good crowds in New South Wales, not in Brisbane. Macarthur here, over the top. Macarthur over the top here. Punched away. Still a chance here, Macarthur. No, they're buddy all over the shop. And De Silva gets it back here. Mariners actually usually bring good fans away to New South Wales games. Not necessarily Victory City, Adelaide, Perth, or Brisbane or Wellington games. But when it's inside New South Wales at Western Sydney or Cogra, Newcastle, or obviously at home, I actually find that they usually have a better attendance when they're away than they do at home. Not going to lie. Michael Houston says, big W for the Chicago Bulls versus the Nets tonight, though. Absolutely. I was posting about it on Instagram. So, guys, I had my COVID test today because I come out of the hotel quarantine. So that was on basically at the time the Bulls game was on, so I couldn't stream it. So I'll be streaming basketball tomorrow, but the Bulls game will be back again on Tuesday, which is Monday for you guys in America, but Tuesday for me in 2 days' time. We played the Denver Nuggets. But yeah, massive, man. Absolutely massive. That Lonzo Ball 3. Oh, bing, 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 bing. That's exactly right. Get around it, baby. Get around it. Tommy says, where's the Geelong scarf? I don't think I have a Geelong scarf, to be honest with you. I actually have a Geelong Guernsey on my bed right now. I've got my Geelong Guernsey on my bed in front of me, but I'm not going to wear a Geelong Guernsey for an A-League stream. Anton says, what's the prediction for the victory versus Perth? Also think Sturridge will start? Probably not, mate. Oh, 1 second here. Macarthur, left-hand side. That's going to be corner. And that's a corner. Justin Sunderland says, also to be fair, there is more people than I expected. Yeah, well, it's in Penrith, man. Like, this is not whoop-whoop. It's not whoop-whoop. It's further out. It's not Timbuktu. It's not the end of the earth, but you can see the end of the earth from Penrith. You can. There's a massive gecko on this wall. Gee whiz, mate. Gee whiz, massive gecko. My goodness me. So corner here for Macarthur. No, headed away there by the Mariners. And Macarthur are dominating here early. Anton says, what's the prediction for the victory versus Perth? I don't know. I'll go victory. I want victory to win by over 4 goals because that would put Brisbane Roar into 11th and Perth down to 12th. But I can't see that one happening. I'll probably go with a 3-1. A 3-1 kind of play. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling, mate. That is exactly what I'm feeling. But here we go. Lock on Rose here. Gets that ball back. No, it's going to be stolen there by Mariners. Stolen by the Mariners. Kim Harrison says Adelaide United. Oh, well, we played you guys yesterday. Adelaide didn't look as great. Like I said before the season started, all free kick into the Mariners outside the edge of the box. I thought it was disappointing by Adelaide yesterday, man. What were your thoughts as an Adelaide fan? I thought I wasn't impressed by Adelaide at all. Like, they've had 3 draws this year. Like, cool. But, they had to come back from 2-0 down against City, and cool, they came back, but didn't win. The game against Perth was like, okay, they didn't really score enough, but okay, they got a point. And then the Brisbane Roar game, yeah, the stats look like they were in favour, but they weren't. Like, Brisbane Roar were probably the better team overall in that game. Just like yesterday, Western United were the better team by a country mile, in my opinion, of Melbourne City, despite the fact that Melbourne City had like 25 shots. It's really strange. Yes, Pater Cat, YouTube is working today for the A-League. It was glitching really badly before, but it is working today. Last night it was all over the place, mate. So Mariners here, get it back to the edge of the box. Oh, terrible. Oh, my God. That was honestly, that was dead set one of the worst free kicks you will ever see. Oh, my God. If Macarthur score here, no, good defense there for the Mariners. That was dead set one of the worst free kicks you will ever see and was straight to Macarthur, and they just tried to counter-attack, but it will be taken away by the defense anyway. Anton says, that's fair. If we play like how we did in the FFA Cup, we will lose. Yeah, but in the FFA Cup, man, you played like a whole bunch of, young guns, coming through. Alabama upset Gonzaga. Well, there you go, mate. Cheeky. So 6 minutes gone here, guys, and Mariners come back with a ball. I've noticed that obviously Matty Simon's on the outer. How old is he now? Like 38? How old is Matty Simon? Like 38? Oh, that's a good shoulder there from Macarthur. What is he, 38, 30, 37, 38? Are you going to be streaming the fight on December the 21st and 22nd? I'll be streaming the Jake Paul fight. I'll be streaming the Paul Gallen fight. I'll be streaming... The more people who enjoy boxing on the channel, the more fights I will stream. I was very close to streaming the other day for the George Kambosos fight, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. But I was watching it, though. Which was awesome. Mariners here, right side. Yeah, I love my boxing, man. I need people to remind me sometimes about, like, Australian events. Like, the big events worldwide, I'll always know. But the Australian events, because I've got so much sport on my brain with basketball and baseball and football and NRL and AFL, rugby, cricket, everything. Sometimes, I do forget about individual events. And, if you guys come into a stream and say, are you doing this fight? It'll remind me. And I'll be like, yeah, shit, yes, let's do it. Aiden, who led up winning the Sevens rugby. Australia lost 10-7 to South Africa in the final. Very good game, though. Very good game. And Australia were very unlucky. But it was a great game in Australia. Looking good going forward, man. To only lose 10-7. Fiji didn't even make the quarterfinals, man. So disappointing. Good to see a packed bullpen. One row there. Okay. Yep. And it's back to Sydney FC fans insulting the bullpen. But yeah, Jake, I'll absolutely be smacking that one, man. I'll be smacking that one. How is that working, by the way, in regards to those 2 fights, though? Because I know it's over 2 days. Like, what? So, is there, like, a main event on both nights? Or, like, what is the go with that Paul Gallen event? Because I know it's across the 21st and 22nd. I know it is, but, like, how is it working? I'm not too sure. I might be going to the Gold Coast versus Victory game in the FA Cup, thinking it'll be a good experience. Not sure because of the COVID thing. Well, yeah, I don't know what's like for different states, Victoria and whatnot, but in the same sense, like FA Cup games are interesting, man. I've been to a couple before. That's a quarter here for Macarthur here. That's a quarter for Macarthur, 8 minutes in. What are the 2 main events? I know Paul Gallen versus Darcy Lussick. I'm trying to get Darcy on for an interview because I know Darcy. I'm trying to get Darcy on the channel before the fight. But what's the other one? What's the other main event? Oh, that's going to be saved by the keeper there. Oh, my God. That was cheeky. That was cheeky. That was cheeky. But FFA Cups are quite fun, man. Just obviously don't take them too seriously. But FFA Cups are quite fun. Justin Sunderland says, I mean, to be fair, our crowds have been shit, but the Cove has genuinely been full. Yeah, but we'll see how long that lasts. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sydney have been very good for quite a while, and they're looking like they're on the downward spiral now. And that's... Ooh, Mariners got away. Maybe not spiral. Like, look, to be fair, it's 3 games in. But, like, Melbourne City were last year halfway through and ended up winning it very comfortably too, realistically. But in the same sense, it's been kind of looking this way for Sydney maybe since even last year. You could see the signs of regression. And this year, she's come Kamagutsa pretty quickly, man. It's all just bloody gone bing, bang, boom, right in their face just so quickly. And unfortunately, they're not looking as good as they would ideally be thinking. Well, as what they would expect, because Sydney are usually the peak of A-League. But unfortunately, yeah, they're really struggling right now. 3-2, not 3-2, sorry. I was thinking about the West Ham-Chelsea game. Where's all those Chelsea fans who were talking to me saying I was dog shit for saying it was going to be a draw? You couldn't even get a draw. Talk about dog shit there, boys. Where's all those Chelsea fans talking shit? Where's all those Chelsea fans talking shit about my draw prediction? Eh? Saying I was giving too much credit to West Ham. Yeah. So it's going to be Macarthur here with the ball playing around the defense. I wonder if Patercat's still here. He wasn't talking shit, but in the same sense, he's a Chelsea fan. I can remind him about it. Always got to remind him about it. So Mariners here, left-hand side. Here we go. Outside the edge of the box. He's going to be a good chance here. Going to be a good chance here for the Mariners. That's absolutely shocking there from Moresh. Is absolutely shocking there from Moresh. Korka out. Are you actually one of those guys who thinks like that? Like, are you on the wagon of changing already? Or, because I know that a lot of Melbourne City fans are always trying to get Kisnorbo out. And I agree. I think Kisnorbo is terrible. Even after when they won last year, I still thought Kisnorbo was terrible. I always think Kisnorbo is terrible. Andrew Maloney was supposed to fight this Thursday, the day before Gal. That's if they do the Maloney fight still on the... Andrew Maloney? Was supposed to fight this Thursday, the day before Gal. That's if they do the Maloney fight still on the Gallon card the day before. Okay. It'll be interesting. I'll definitely do both nights, though. I definitely will do both nights. Justin Sunderland says, nah, too soon. Absolutely, 3 games in. But in the same sense, I knew immediately last year with Kisnorbo that he was shithouse. And he's been gifted a team, and the team just had too much talent to lose last year. They just had simply too much talent to lose last year. So, yeah, I think that it's pretty obvious that he's not a great coach. It's pretty obvious he's not a great manager, but Melbourne City just seem to persist, I guess because he's got the history with the club, or I guess because he's got naked photos of the CEO. I don't know. I'm not too sure, man, but, you know, something dodgy's there. Something dodgy's going on there, mate. So 11.5 minutes gone here, guys. I'm going to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. And if you do like what I do and you want to see more of what I do BKR Travel as well, which is starting up again tomorrow on Monday. So go and subscribe to BKR Travel. Get around it. We're nearly at 500 subscribers there. Mariners here in the box, though. Here's a good chance. Oh, that's going to be corner. Patrick Grumman says, hope you're well. Or Macarthur 1-0. Kind of messing up my nose, because I got that COVID test today, so they shoved those things, the swab thing, right up my schnozzer, right up the schnoz, which always makes me really, like, sneezy and congestive and shit. I don't even know if that's the right way to use that. 1 second here, some Mariners here with the corner. There's the bullpen's going crazy there in that front row, the only row. But Mariners here from the left-hand side. But outside of that, I'm pretty good. Outside the edge of the box here, Mariners. Oh, I thought it was in. I thought that was going to be in, but it will not be in. Bazanic there misses the shot. We'll go right-hand side. Miss Aruno. But Sebastian Grumman is tipping on Macarthur 1-0. I said, look, I did go through these stats before this game, and it does say that usually this game is like a 2-0 to either team. The last game was Macarthur 2-0. Before that was 2-1 Mariners. Before that was 2-0 Mariners, and I think before that was 2-0 Macarthur. So a lot of 2-0s in these games, but I tipped Macarthur 2-1 just because I felt like something might, I don't know, I thought Mariners could still score, but I think Macarthur are a better team. So I went to but at the same sense, it could easily be a 0-0, man. It could easily be a 1-0. We saw Macarthur beat Sydney FC 1-0 last week. We saw Western United last night beat Melbourne City 1-0. That's a free kick. No, bullpen looking massive. Daniel Bases, morning Blaze. Morning, good sir. Was the stream good yesterday? I had to go to work. Which game? We did 2 games. The first stream was good. Second stream was, unfortunately, a Liverpool fan trying to tell me that Virgil van Dijk was a product and was created by Liverpool, and that he was a small player at Southampton and became a big player at Liverpool. And then proceeded to tell me, even though I knew this, proceeded to say he was only worth 70 million. Sorry, mate? 70 million? You're saying that he's a small player? I said, what? Southampton is literally, you guys are built off Southampton. Like, just crazy. Just crazy how a Liverpool fan can try and can simply, I think that they created Virgil van Dijk. Like, it really is unreal. And then they said, oh, but he was only worth 40 mil. We ended up giving 70. Huh? Like, sorry, mate? Sorry? He's only worth 40, but you gave 70? Well, that's the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it basis Brisbane Roar, was it? Yeah, Brisbane Roar yesterday was 0-0. 70 million for a defender, mind you. Absolutely. And then I said Vincent Kompany was 4 million. And they were like, oh, but Vincent Kompany doesn't play anymore. What's the relevance? What's the relevance? Oh, man. Some people are so stupid, man. Some people are so stupid. That was incredible. I guarantee they're probably watching right now. They're just like, oh, screw you, BKR. Barry Baby says Van Dijk was made from Southampton. I know. I'm aware. I said this. Mane was made at Southampton. Absolutely. Firmino was originally at Southampton too, wasn't he? Was he? I can't remember. Over the top here. That's going to be free kick and Macarthur at the edge of the box. I think the only player I'd really give credit for maybe would be Mohamed Salah. Like, no one knew of Salah before he came to Liverpool. That's one that I would give credit for. Salah really wasn't known a great deal until he went to Liverpool. Oh, chance here. Oh my God, they went for the bicycle. And that's going to be nothing. Oh, that's going to be a free kick. No, it's not. Sorry, that would have been a penalty. I don't even know what I thought about that. Will you be going live for the Ashes? It's tough, man, because I do NBA, and the NBA is on at the time the Ashes is on, and I will absolutely take the Bulls over the cricket, but the cricket goes for a long time, but I don't really want to separate. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. Salah was known. Yeah, but not like he would, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was known, but he wasn't, like, Virgil van Dijk was always known. Sadio Mane was known before he came. Majority of their players were known before they came. But Salah wasn't really on a world level yet. He did have a decent... Yeah, to be fair, he was at Roma. To be fair, you wouldn't even say that he's... Well, you wouldn't say he was created there. You would definitely say that he was... I guess... Oh, well, it just puts him on a world stage. It does. So, yeah, not even Salah. I wouldn't even give him credit for Salah. You know, it just puts him on a world stage by playing at such a big club instead of Roma, obviously. So, you're right. Absolutely. Sebastian Gomez says Salah was pretty big at Roma as well. He was made famous by that double against Barca in the UCL. Yeah, fair enough. Firmino was at Hoffenheim before Liverpool. Okay, so I'm all over shot. Well, who were the other Southampton? Because there was more than that. Until he said Shane Long. What a man, Shane Long. What a man. Where's Shane? Is Shane Long still playing, I think, for Hull or something like that? I'm pretty certain Shane Long might still be playing. But in like some League 1 or League 2. What a name to remember. I love when you just randomly think about like really like players from 2005 to 2013 kind of area. 1 second, Macarthur! Oh, he missed it. Bayer Rugby Salah was known a little at Roma. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even you guys can even prove me wrong regards from that. Alex came from South. That was really close, Evan Macarthur. I was expecting that to actually come off the defender there for an own goal, but it did not go in, sir. Did not go in. I'd give them credit for Henderson. That's about it. Yeah, Jordan Henderson. I'd give him credit for Jordan Henderson. You know, it was funny when he started saying Milner. It's like, brother, like, he'd already won the league with Manchester City before he even went to Liverpool, you idiot. He'd already won the league with Man City. So left-hand side, right-hand side here, Macarthur. They're just attacking a galore here. At another corner. It's corner. I'm just trying to think of all the Southampton players. They had more than just two. It wasn't just Van Dijk and Mane. There was more. It was definitely more that came from Southampton. That around that, I think it was 2013 to 2015 area when the Southampton players started making that move. Or was it 2014, 2016 era? Because they didn't win the league until 2019, 2020, 19, 20. That's right, because they couldn't really celebrate as much as they would because the pandemic happened. Oh, that's going to be goal kick. Goal kick. Goal kick. Goal kick. Goal kick. And Alex. Alex who? Who's Alex? Who's Alex? I'm mind blanking right now. Alex. A lot of Alexes in this world. I can't think of an Alex right now. But then again, that's why it's, yeah. You're just going to remind me of the full name of the player. Danny Ings. Did Danny Ings go over? He was a little bit. Was he there at Liverpool for a little bit? What's your internet speed at the moment? Not great, Justin. Not great. Adam Lallana was one. Yeah, Lallana went over there. He was one. I'm in Fiji, Justin. I'm on Pacific Island Wi-Fi. Raju, please tell Lachlan Rose playing. Lachlan Rose is playing, mate. You buddy, spot on there, son. You're spot on there, Mr. Raj Kumar. Daniel Bates says, did you see the West Ham vs Chelsea highlights yesterday? I watched the game, sir. You know why? Because I knew that it was going to put us at the top. I knew it was going to put us at the top. Everyone called me crazy yesterday for saying it was going to be a draw. They were like, oh, no way West Ham get a draw. They're going to fall apart. It's like, you're bullshit, man. Get out of my face. The table doesn't lie at this point of the season. The table does not lie at this point of the season. Now, look, will West Ham do this for the rest of the year? No. But in the same sense, they will still be probably Europa League spot. I don't see many teams below them who are better than them. I'm not going to lie. Table doesn't lie. Table does not lie. Shush. Macarthur. Oh! I thought it was going to be an absolute shot, son. That was going to be an absolute shot. You know what the beauty about us being here in Fiji, though, is? Like I said, pros and cons. Cons, internet shit. Pros is that I don't have to be quiet. I can do whatever I want because, so basically, next door, there's no one staying there. My mum does stay down at the house, but in the same sense, she's pretty good with it. So, it's not like where I was staying. So, it doesn't really matter. I don't have to be quiet at all. And like I tell you guys all the time, if I have to be quiet, because my voice is so echoey and loud, being quiet actually hurts my throat. So I was so glad to get out of there. But 20 minutes... Oh, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, thank you. He was... Was he Arsenal? Wasn't he Arsenal? Didn't he go Arsenal for Liverpool? Ox was at Arsenal. Macarthur here. That's going to be blocked away. Barry Rugby says, United will have a... get out of it. You're a United fan. United will have a turnaround. I live with their new manager and his new system. Get out of it. I understand that new coaches and new managers bring new style and teams usually do well for a little bit. But get out of it. You're a United fan. Get out of my face. Daniel Bates says, Paddy Cat, 2 of the goals were his fault. Paddy Cat says, dodgy keeper. Mendy is the best in the world. Viv guys says, but he started at South when he was young. But didn't he go to Arsenal first before Liverpool? Wasn't he Southampton? I think he was actually originally at Wickham, wasn't he? Didn't he originally? No, I'm thinking somebody else. I don't think it was Wickham. But I'm pretty certain he went to Arsenal before he went to Liverpool. Unless it's the other way around. I can't remember. No, he's there now. No. So he went to Arsenal first, though. Paddy Cat says, one game doesn't change his quality, Daniel. Daniel, how are you feeling about your Villa boys? How are you feeling about your Villa boys? They're not bad. They're not great. They're still, around that area. Will make you nervy. Squeaky bum. Moving and grooving. It's before Christmas, though. You don't have to think about it too much. But like I told you guys at the beginning of the season, like I tell you guys every single week on the channel, if you are not above Man City by at least 5 to 6 points by Christmas time, New Year's, you will not beat us in the Premier League. And that is just simply how it goes every single year. We run home very hard. All the way back from 2011-12 when we came back from 8 points behind with 5 games to go. Ever since then, everyone should be understanding that they need to be up by us, over us by quite big. But Caruso's going to come on here. Samara's keeper that we were talking about before is actually injured. Villa's going well, but FIFA, they're coming like 15th, my guy. They're coming like 15th. So this is their third choice keeper coming in. Raj Kumar, application said Lachlan is not playing. Lachlan Rose is playing? What you talking about, man? What, you drunk, my guy? I'm pretty certain he's playing. Am I all over the shop, mate? Am I lying to you? No, I'm not lying to you. He had a shot before. Yeah, shot. He's in. I don't care what the application's saying. Is he? I can see him. There he is right there. Big blondie man. The big blonde man. We'll be on the lower reaches. It'll be a tough season for us. We need to get get our home form sorted. Absolutely. That's the first thing that anyone has to think about. Like, away form comes second. You know. Oh, Macarthur here on the back foot. Mariners breaking away. No. Macarthur, good defense. You know, that's the thing that people forget about. They're like, oh, man, I just really want to be consistent across the whole season. It's like, when you're Man City, okay, cool. When you're Chelsea and United and Liverpool and whatnot, okay, cool. When you're Aston Villa and when you're Norwich and Newcastle and Brighton and the likes, you need to really focus on your home form. You need to make your home a fortress, and then you can pick up a couple of bonus results away. You know, you need to think about, okay, let's go and make, if you're Norwich, let's go make Canary Park the stronghold of our season. Get some wins, don't lose. If we get a draw, fine. And then maybe we can pick something up when we go and play at Villa Park. Or maybe we can pick something up at St. James Park. You don't always have to think about getting those away wins when you're a shithouse team. And I'm not, well, I shouldn't say shithouse team, but in the same sense, when my team was shit, I would always call my team shithouse. When Premier League's a little bit different and football's a little bit different, if your team's shithouse, you will say they're shithouse. It's not really insulting them because it's just a fact. So, when Man City we were never terrible though. Like, we never got relegated when I was supporting them. That was 6 years. No, actually a couple of years. I think we got relegated again in 2001, 2, didn't we? Just before I started, I think it was 2003, 2004 was when I started getting around the lads. Pedigat says third choice keeper in for the Mariners. Tested Aussie says, I hope Perth win against Victory. I hope that Perth win by -4 goals. You know why? Because I need Victory to win by 4 goals, because that would then put Brisbane Roar out of last place. Bingo. Barry Bugaboo says, there's corner here for Macarthur, by the way. 25 minutes gone. Barry Bugaboo says, to be honest, I don't watch United as much as I used to. Good man. They are shit. Good man at the moment. And our team like City is a powerhouse of English football at the moment. That is the smartest thing a United fan's ever said. You didn't bring up stupid history that no one cares about. You did. You just basically spoke about facts. Like, yeah, we all know the history. We all know United are a very successful team in the past. We all know Liverpool are a very successful team in the past, but they're also very successful now. Oh, they're very good now. They've still won the Champions League and the Premier League, but in the same sense, they should be winning more than they've been winning. Now, for the last 10 years, Man City have been absolutely dominating English football completely. Haven't won the Champions League yet, granted. But besides that, have dominated English football from all the leagues, whether it be League Cup, FA Cup, or especially the League Cup, or the Premier League. Once again, in Macarthur, clear away. So it's like, I get to watch my team be successful now rather than people who, hold on to the past. But overall, it's weird if you think about it, because Liverpool aren't... would you say that they're recently a major successful club? Because they've only won the 2 trophies, haven't they? I don't think they've won an FA Cup recently or a League Cup recently, because obviously Man City have won the last 4 League Cups in a row. They are out this year, though. We are out this year. On a basis, Villa Park can be intimidating, but also can be a library. Villa fans can be extremely fickle, unfortunately. Didn't Joel Lescott go to you guys after he left us? I know Micah Richards went there. I know Micah went to Villa after. Did Joel Lescott go to you guys, or was it just Micah Richards who came after City? Justin Sutherland says, "Rip, poor keeper. His first kick was a bit shit." So corner here for the Mariners. Corner. Barry Bugaboo says City needs to win the Champions League sooner rather than later. You know what's funny about City winning the Champions League is that we don't give a shit really about it itself. We give a shit just because it shuts everybody else up. Not many City fans actually care individually about winning the Champions League for the sole purpose of winning the Champions League. Yes, it's that final hurdle that we've never been able to get across. But we don't like UEFA, right? We never have, and that's for obvious reasons, right? And that goes all the way back before the latest bullshit that we obviously had to go through. But overall, man, it's more about shutting up the other fans and, United fans. Because that's the only thing that United fans hold over us right now is Champions Leagues. Because they're very well aware that if we win this year, like, we're starting to catch them. We're starting to catch them. It's a long way away. I think we're still 13 titles. I think we've won, 6 or 7 now? 7 First Division titles? I think it's 7 now. So if we won, we're 8, which is still 12 years away. In the same sense, knowing how quality City is. And the fact that they are in the profit, always spending money, always have the money, always getting the right players because they have the right managers in the system. They have the right decision makers in the business. That's one Newcastle I worry from. I really do worry for Newcastle. They've got their hopes up really highly, and then they're not all going to get a 60 bigger son. Patacat says Man City and Chelsea have been the teams of the 2010s in England. I would say Chelsea is second, and you would have to admit that. Even you're a Chelsea fan, you would say Chelsea is second, but Man City has been the team of the 2010s. But Chelsea would be second, yes, but let's be honest. It's not arguable. 2011-12, 13-14. Mariners here, 1 second here. Mariners here, 1 second here. That's going to be cleared away there by Macarthur for a throw-in. For Mariners, by the way. 2011-12, 13-14, 16-17, 18-19, and then 2021. Yeah. So that's 5. That's 5. Yeah, so we'd be on 2 because I'm pretty sure we won 2 league titles in the 1950s. So that's 2 or 60s, 60s or 50s. With Malcolm Allison. Pataket says Lescott going to Villa and then pocket tweeting an expensive car after a loss. What a man. Man, that moment that Jolie on Lescott. This has turned into a Premier League stream. Well, I guess we don't stream Premier League, so I guess this is just kind of us just talking about football. This game's okay. It's Macarthur Mariners, Like, we're going to talk about the game when it happens, but in the same sense. Hissing Autumn says, prediction for Melbourne vs Perth tonight. I would love, as a Brisbane Roar fan, 4-0 victory. But I'm going to say victory 3-1. I'll go 3-1. I don't know who's playing. Haven't seen the team lineups yet. I think victory are pretty good, though, especially at home. And like I was saying just before, it's all about focusing on that home form, and especially in the A-League. Because you will pick up bonus results away, because the quality of the A-League is, a bit... So, you really want to focus on that home form, and they've been doing well so far. But here we go. Macarthur away here. Macarthur away. Davila. Is it Davila or Davia? It's going to be a free kick and a yellow card. Yellow card. Oh, here we go. Chancey Macarthur. No, corner. Patagas Man City. Oh, that's right. Daniel Bay says, I vaguely remember that. Yes. Patagas says, old mate Justin told me about a fight in the Cove last night. The fans are already impatient. Well, this is what I'm saying. The downward spiral has begun. By the way, 30 minutes gone. Thumbs up. Subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to BKR Travel, the second channel in the pinned comment too. But hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But it's going to be a Macarthur corner here. Sydney FC are going to go through a tough time. Sydney FC are like Brisbane Roar. We went through your time. We were very successful. And then it was an adjustment period to understand that we were now not as good. Oh, that is nearly another goal from the corner there, but it will be a goal kick. He had a crack there. Craig Noon had a crack there. The ex-Melbourne City man. Barry Brugby said it should be a very good EPL season because they're 3 teams within 1 point of each other. Yes, I think it'll be Liverpool and City again. I think it'll be between Liverpool and City, and I think City win it. Because if you're not up above City by 5 or 6 points by Christmas, then you're not ahead by enough. And I don't see Chelsea lasting the distance. And their recent form is showing that they can be a little bit unstable. Like Man City always start off the season poorly. You go have a look at every season. Actually, go and have a look at every single season. Oh, we had one good season where we started off very nicely, but usually we start off really poorly. Sorry. So, like I said, I had my COVID test today, so they just shoved things up my nose. So it's going to be... Oh, Lachlan Rose here comes... That's a corner. That's a goal kick. That's a goal kick. Anybody says, any players in this game European fans know, Blaze? If you know Socceroos, Tommy Orr's there. Shit, I don't know, actually. Who would be... Let me go through the team lineups here. I don't think so, man. These aren't kind of... You don't want to play for Macarthur or Mariners if you come from overseas, to be honest with you. I don't think so. No one... Oh, Tommy Urich you might know, but that's only because of the Socceroos, I guess, if you did know that. Mariners, I don't think so, man. No, there wouldn't be anyone from the Mariners who you would know. The game after this, between Perth Glory, after this, they have Daniel Sturridge, but they haven't been playing him recently. Daniel Macker says, I forgot about the streams. Well, that's where you've got to have your notifications on, buddy. Shit, man. Got to have your notifications on, man. Regan says, yeah, how weird does it feel when they put the thing up your nose? Yeah, well, when you travel like I do, man, you have to get it very frequently. And I have, like, a shithouse nose as it is, so it's always it's always feeling a bit all over the shop. Always feeling a little bit all over the shop. 33 minutes gone here. And thank you very much, Gino Romero, for subscribing. Get a bit of the cubby dance going. I should actually slip it around to a Bulls one there dancing, because we are for line right now. We're not top of the East, but we just took over New York. We are the sole owners of New York. We are the best city in America, Chicago. So, it's only fair to take down New York like that. Patacat says, if you watched 2014 World Cup, you'd know Marco Reina from Mariners scoring against Uruguay for Costa Rica in a 3-1 win. Really? I didn't even know that. And I watched the A-League. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know he played for Costa Rica. Costa Rica! Ay, ay, ay! But yeah, there's only small plays in this game. Like I said, Perk Glory, Surridge plays after this if he does. Is there any news if he's playing or not? Oh, shit, I don't know, man. Because they're playing like a long away trip, so... I know he came... That's a corner here. A lot of corners in this game. Like, there is a lot of corners in this game between these two teams here. A lot of corners here in this game. What are we on? We're on 21 likes here, guys. We've got 27 people watching. Let's smack that like button. Let's get up to 25 right this second. Right this goddamn second. If you don't do it, your team's going to lose. If you don't subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, your team is going to lose every single game for the rest of this season in whatever sport you're watching. Whether it be A-League, whether it be Rugby League, whether it be Premier League, whether it be lawn bowls, mate. And, Mariners. That'll be a goal kick to the Macarthur. Patacat says, in the last qualification cycle in 2018, he scored a brace against the USA. For Costa Rica. Costa Rica have gone backwards. They were actually pretty good in that World Cup, weren't they? I swear that was their... Wasn't that the World Cup they actually did pretty well? Costa Rica? That was their... Because there's obviously always one rando team that does well. Adonibay says, here's me getting up for work in the freezing cold. There's you gallivanting around Fiji. My life. Yeah, it's very hot here, man. It's very difficult to actually adjust to the heat here, especially after going through winter. But then again, our winter in Australia is your summer. So imagine how it is in Fiji then for us if we're feeling it hot. But yeah, so, Mariners here inside the box. Oh, it's a chance. It's going to be a goal. Oh, good save. Ollie's Bazanic is another 2014 World Cup player for Australia. He won the penalty against Netherlands that made us lead 2-1 for 5 minutes. Thanks for reminding us about the 5 minutes deal, Patacat. You could have just said the leading of the 2-1, and Mile Jedinak scoring the penalty. But, you can remind us about us only leading for 5 minutes too, if you really would like. Cool. Cool. Corner here for Mariners. Corner here for the Mariners. And Macarthur not going to defend that nicely. It's going to be Mariners here at the edge of the box. Too hard hit there. Too hardly here. Oh, now it's going to be beautiful. It's Tongik. Tong with a corner. It's going to be a corner here for Mariners off a cross there from Tongik. Ron Tongik, man. Woohoo! Dieter Mackin says Perth Glory will probably lose Starridge at this point. He wants to play and they're not giving him any game time. Yeah, well, he can't just walk away, mate. He's contracted, but in the same sense, like, it's really odd what they're doing. It's like, was this literally, like, who are they going to lose him to? It's not like he's really been in form for ages. There has to be a reason. Whether it be match fitness, or whether it be that he's just not as good as he was once. Once was before. They should have done that to the edge of the box there. It's going to be punched away by the keeper. They should have put that to the edge of the box there. He was completely open at the edge of the box and could have just slapped it. He could have just absolutely gave it a big slap, a big touch up. Right across the face, Right across the face. Why did Perth pay $2 million for him to not play? I think that they thought he was going to be better than he is. I think it was a real money grab, basically what Usain Bolt was. So Usain Bolt wasn't originally selected by the Mariners for any other reason besides they wanted to sell seats. But then when he asked for too much money, it became irrelevant. How many seats? Should be goal. Oh, another save. Another great save by Macarthur. That should have been a goal. It should have been 1-0. It should have been 1-0 Mariners, but it will be a great save there by Philippe Coutinho. Oh, here we go. Macarthur. No, that's going to be a free kick here to Mariners. But it's like Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt asked for too much money. If Usain Bolt didn't ask for that much money, it wouldn't have been so that he could play. It would have literally just been so they could get people going into seats. Did Macarthur says, we'll see how he plays if he plays when they play the Raw in a few weeks. No, I'll see him hopefully play tomorrow or next week, or I don't know. What a save. It was a good save. It was, point blank range. Mariners have actually been pretty decent in this game. They haven't been terrible this season, but they're just not the finished product at all, and I can't see them becoming the finished product with this team. But, they're not looking terrible overall, man. It's not like they've been completely outclassed in all their games. They beat the Jets 2-1. Got outclassed the last 20 minutes, but besides that, beat the Jets 2-1. They played that game last week against Wellington and lost 2-1, but they were not the greatest team. They still were better than what people... Oh my God, that was a good chance there, but Macarthur cleared it away. Still there. And then this game, they're actually looking like a pretty decent team in this first half. Patagat says Usain Bolt would have sucked in the league. He could have scored one goal if he was lucky. That's what I'm saying. Like, they weren't getting him for his quality. Remember when he came out and said he wanted to play for Man United? Remember when he was saying, like, Man United, please sign me? Because he's a Man United fan. So surprising there. No surprises at all. Jonathan Sutherland says he scored one goal in the trial. He scored, I think didn't he score a brace? I swear he scored a brace against an NPL team. Some, straggler team. And then everyone lost their minds like, oh, here he comes. It's like, no. He played against me, Barry, and Jackson. Pagas, Man United is his dream team, he said. He's got a brace. Yeah, I was right. But yeah, it's his... Oh, Lockie Rose, chance here. Oh, cuts it back here. Lachlan Rose. Blocked away by Tongyik, just too strong. But it's going to be still Macarthur ball here. Daniel Da Silva needs a bit more strength, that below. Gee whiz, just been absolutely muscled there. Over the top. Yeah, cleared away. Daniel Bates, who do you guys in the chat go for England? Mr. Patercat goes for the team that lost 3-2 to West Ham last night. All chance here for Macarthur. Blocked away again. Patercat says second goal was a tap-in after a defensive mistake. Yeah, I remember, yeah. Oh, he's offside by a mile. Hello? He was offside by about 3 years. What was he even doing? What was Marco Reina even doing? Why would you even let that play on? That was about 10 metres offside. He was literally about 10 metres offside and they let it play on. And then come back for the offside. Like, obvious ones like that, lads. Like, come on, man. Doesn't sound like there's Lockie Rose even wearing chinos. His socks are shin pads. He's offside by literally 5 metres. Why would they let that play on? Like, it's so obvious. Like, what? What a joke. Oh, really? You can't call that offside, but you can call G for Sunderland onside. Bloody joke, man. I'll never forgive Sunderland for that. Justin! As you can see, Daniel Bate, Justin is also a Sunderland fan, but then again, we don't speak about them. Jack Rodwell, who you might know, Daniel Bate, he plays for Western Sydney Wanderers. He's a dog, but he does technically play for the Western Sydney Wanderers. So that's a name that you would recognise from Man City, from Everton, from Sunderland, Geederland. I'll never forgive you at the Stadium of Light for that one. Prashant says love from India, bro. Thank you very much, my guy. Love from Fiji, man. Love from Fiji. Get around you, mate. Who do you go for? Mr. Prashant? What team is yours in the A-League? Oh, geez, I wish there was a better crowd here, though. But it does look promising with the crowds, though. It does. Patacat says, one day a player is going to get seriously injured after an offside call not caught up in time. Fair enough. Justin Sunderland says, well, lol, we are going through a rough patch at the moment. Sunderland, that is. Mate, Sunderland are a rough patch. They are the definite... If you go into Google right now and you say rough patch, football, it will come up with Stadium of Light. Stadium of goddamn light, mate. You know what's funny is that people still want another season of that Sunderland Till I Die show. And it's like, it's probably not the best idea. Like, it's like putting the Tigers documentary for the Rugby League. It's like, bro, get a team that's going to do well. And no offense, obviously, I'm not meaning to come at Sunderland here, but they are League One, and they're not going to probably get up. Jack Rodwell, oh my gosh, yes. Daniel Bay, he's a douchebag, mate. He's a douchebag. He's going to be amazing, apparently. Jack Rodwell single-handedly was one of the... Well, it didn't single-handedly, but it was a major reason why Sunderland became so shit, because he just didn't give a shit about that club whatsoever. They obviously signed a contract, was terrible. was woeful for Sunderland. Never did anything. And completely screwed their wage bill. Unreal. James Brewster says, They Blaze School has one more week to go. They Blaze School? So I expect basketball streams to get more views. Good stuff, man. Like I said, man, obviously more people watching, the more fun we have in the chat. But in the same sense, I'm still going to do basketball streams anyway. I have not been doing basketball streams the last couple of days because, okay, cool, the coverage cut out. I didn't even get to see the shot. Didn't even get to see the shot. Is someone calling me dad in the chat? But yeah, I remember Daniel Bay, he was very good at Everton. Jack Rodwell was very good at Everton. Couldn't even see the shot. Did anyone's Paramount Plus just then cut out? Jay says, oh God, here we go. Yeah, it's not. Oh, good defense from Macarthur. Good defense there from Macarthur. So left-hand side here. Macarthur De Silva, nice work. Gets it across, right-hand side. Chance here, they're actually in the box. And, it's going to be a goal. Oh, my God, that's a save. Has he just blocked his own teammate's shot, actually? I think Lachlan Rose has just blocked De Villa's shot. And that would have been a goal. I think this would have been a goal here. He cuts it back and, oh no, it wouldn't have been a goal. It was going straight to the keeper. It was actually a good shot, but it was still keeper would have saved that. James Brisson says on the way to the victory game, come on you boys in blue. Yeah, I want you guys to win by a lot because that would put Perth in last and Raw not in last. You know? No? You know, mate? I know, mate. If you don't know, then shit, man. Start knowing, man. Oh, jeez, Macarthur here. He's just broken Tongik's ankles, man. He's broken Tongik's ankles. Chancey Macarthur. Goal. Macarthur take a 1-0 lead. That's a big deflection. That's a massive deflection. I think, is it Daniel Da Silva who gets the goal? Who will get the credit for this? De Silva gets that back here. De Villa here. Is that going to be an own goal? I think this should be an own goal. I really think this should be an own goal. This is a woeful shot here from... I'm sorry. That's absolutely an own goal here. There is no way that you can call that as a De Villa goal. You have to call that as an own goal. You have to call that as an own goal. There's no way you can credit De Villa for that goal. So 45 minutes gone here, 3 minutes of added time, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here. But shit, man, there's no way you can call that as not an own goal. But right before half time too, that'd be heartbreaking there for the Mariners. They haven't done too badly so far. They have not been doing too badly, but wowee. That was a woeful shot, by the way. Like, that was really bad. It really was. Alrighty, so Mariners, oh my God. And that all started off the back of that really poor trip over there, by the way. Is De Villa the best player in the league? Hasn't been great from Macarthur so far this year. But that's going to be a throw in here. It seems like Mariners has just completely slept this end of this last 5 minutes here. But yeah, that come off the back of Tongi breaking his ankles. Daniel Basis, you can be as talented as you like, but if you've no heart, you won't make it. You need to be prepared, not drink or eat the wrong food. Absolutely. That's why it's good doing YouTube, because you can drink and eat whatever you want. You know, whatever you want. Macarthur also doing whatever they want and missing every shot. They are lucky to be up 1-0. I'm not going to lie. They are very lucky to be up 1-0. Macarthur are currently top of the table if they win this game, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. They are currently top of the table if they win this game. Like, I'm shitting you not. I'm shitting you not. You think I'm shitting you? I'm not shitting you, mate. Oh, no, I'm not shitting you. Crazy. So over the top here, and Mariners trying to get one more goal here before. Oh my God, could actually get another goal here. No, Macarthur gets not Mariners. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Mariners on the right hand side. Is the keeper going to come out? No, it's going to be Marco Reina. Here we go. Cuts back onto the inside of the box. Oh my God, that was nearly 1-1. It'll be a corner here for Macarthur. Corner. Justin Sunderland says, yeah, it was called an own goal. Yeah, absolutely. DJ Macca says, no. No to you, buddy. No to you. So Mariners here right inside. I actually have enjoyed this game though. Is it raining? I've actually enjoyed this game though. No, it's not raining. Sounds like it though. Over the top from the right hand side. Oh my god, that was actually a good volley, but it will be cleared. Are they saying handball? No. I don't even know what's going on here. Oh, this is still Nisbet here. Nisbet here for the Mariners. There's probably about 5 seconds left here until half time, and they've kicked it back to halfway, and that's stupid here for the Mariners. They want one more opportunity. Kick it over the top here. All right, here we go. The final opportunity of the first half. Heads it back inside. It's going to be headed out. Still here. That's going to be a free kick, and that should be half time. That should be half time. James Brisson says, Tara Russian is underrated. Agree. Daniel Bates says, hope you're still on your keto though, Blaze. We won't tolerate bad performance here. Oh, I've been off keto for a couple of weeks. I did what I need to do. You don't stay on keto for ages. You won't stay on keto for ages, but in the same sense, I eat still pretty fine afterwards. But guys, halftime here. It is 1-0. Oliver Bozanic with the halftime own goal, 45+1, which put Macarthur bingo in the lead. So 1-0 here at halftime. Let's go and smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're trying to hit 15,000 by 2022. We're about 1,175 away. So do hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the BKR Travel second channel in the pinned comment over there. But let me know your thoughts in the first half. I thought that Macarthur are relatively lucky to be. I think that Macarthur are relatively lucky to be up 1-0. I'm not gonna lie. I think Macarthur relatively lucky to be up 1-0. But don't forget, we will be streaming the game right after this as well, guys, between Perth Glory and Melbourne Victory. And Melbourne Victory playing at home there at ARmy Park. They've been playing very well recently, Melbourne Victory. Been playing very well, but yeah, this goal definitely has been classed as an own goal. It was a shocking deflection there from Bozanic, and it was a really shocking shot from Davila. So, you know, people didn't even mention that one. Tito Marco says 1-2, I think, to Mariners. 1-2 to Mariners. What? Mariners haven't looked... Mariners have been okay, but 2 goals in the second half? I don't think so. If they get 2 goals in the second half, that's incredible. That'd be incredible. And look, it's not impossible. The Mariners haven't looked bad, but in the same sense, to say they're going to beat Macarthur after what we've just seen is tough. Regan says, who is the worst A-League player of all time? Even the worst A-League players still run rings around everybody else, man. James Parissa says, W League update, 4-0 victory being Adelaide United currently. Is there a W League team for every single team in the A-League? I know there is a Canberra team, a Brisbane team, Victory team. Oh, here we go. A-League women. Wellington Wanderers. Is that new? Wellington new. Canberra, Melbourne City, Sydney FC, Jets, Raw, Perth Glory, Victory, and Adelaide. Is there anyone missing? Oh yeah, Macarthur don't have one. Western United don't have one. The Mariners don't have one. Unless there's a bye. Is there any byes? I don't even know. No, the Mariners don't have a team. I just don't like Macarthur. Aren't you a Raw fan, DJ Maga? Why do you not like Macarthur? What's the problem with Macarthur? They're like, what's the problem with what's the problem with Macarthur? I could get they're a new team and whatnot, but in the same sense, why do you have such a problem with Macarthur? We don't have a rivalry with them at Brisbane Raw, and we never will have a rivalry with Macarthur unless it comes off the back of a grand final extravaganza. But then again, Perth Glory have a rivalry with the Raw, but we didn't have a rivalry with Perth Glory. I couldn't care less about Perth Glory. But Perth Glory hate the Brisbane Roar because of that grand final with Barisha arguably taking a dive in the 90. I was on the side where that goal was scored too, or where that penalty was given at the game. But yeah, arguably a dive. Western Sydney Women's team. Yeah, I just seen. Yeah, they drew 0-0 with, I think it was Newcastle that day. I think it was Newcastle, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go have a quick little look. It was Wellington, 0-0. City beat Canberra 1-0. I really can't wait for Canberra to get a men's team, man. I can't wait to see Canberra get a men's team. And also, we don't really have that colour green. We have West United who are, really dark green and black. But I actually think, though, their kind of kits would look really nice if they actually just had the... I think Canberra's kits would look pretty good. I haven't seen the women's team, so I don't know what I'm talking about, really, besides just what I'm thinking about. Kind of what I'm imagining. Oh, yes, it's hello from Zakynthos in Greece. Get around Zakynthos in Greece, man. Daniel Bates says, who should I go for in the A-League? Convince me. There's no point, really. I get this question all the time. It's man, just sit back and obviously watch and you'll find a team eventually. You'll enjoy it a way a team plays, whether they're good or bad. For example, if you want a kind of a rundown of each team, Melbourne Victory have been very successful in the past. did cheat to win a grand final, but have been pretty terrible for the last couple of years, and now they're back. West United only came in the competition last year. They're a new team, and they're not as good as that suggests. But in the same sense, they're in second. It's only been 3 games, so don't even look at this table realistically. I'm just running through the teams. Wanderers, they're a very well supported. Also, this team has no home stadium and also no fans, and they're also they play their home games in Melbourne, which is not Western Victoria or Western Melbourne, and they play their other home games in Geelong, which is Southern Melbourne. So that team makes no sense. So I would advise against that. The Wanderers have a very good supporter base. They're out Western Sydney. That's why it says West Sydney Wanderers, obviously. They are the rivals of Sydney FC. Also have a rivalry with the Brisbane Roar, and also maybe Melbourne City. I'm not sure, but mainly just the Sydney FC and the Brisbane Roar, I would personally say. They're a good team to support. They haven't ever won the A-League though. They've never won the A-League. They've won an Asian Champions League, which is, the European Champions League, but in Asia, where we take on teams from Japan and whatnot. We have a salary cap and shit in Australia, and the finances aren't here, so that was a really big thing by Western Sydney Wanderers to win that, because we'll probably never win it again, because Japan and China and all these other countries, they spend enormous amounts of money on their players, while we aren't able to spend that kind of money. So yeah, they've won that, but they've never won the A-League. They're also relatively new, only about 10 years old or so. Macarthur, they're also a very new team. Last year they came in. They don't have a home stadium right now because they pay $1 per year for their stadium. It's not literally, but basically, their stadium is torn up to shreds. They use a rugby league stadium and don't give a shit about it. So, they don't really have any fans. They're playing in today's game, obviously. They're looking okay this year, man. They might be all right this year, but they're definitely building in an area. And the problem with Macarthur is that they're in Western Sydney, Campbelltown, which obviously there is already a team from Western Sydney in the Wanderers. Even though Wanderers more so represent Parramatta area, it's still Western Sydney because that encapsulates the whole Western area. Melbourne City, they're owned by Manchester City. They're part of the City Football Group. They won their first A-League title last season. Before that, they used to be called the Melbourne Heart, and then they got changed their name when City bought them over about 6-7 years ago now. They're the ones with the money in the league. They're the ones who are good, but they lost last night 1-0 to West United, who are currently in second. And drew 2-2 to Adelaide last week. Wellington Phoenix, obviously, they're New Zealand. They're not in Australia. They've never won before. They never usually even... I don't think they've even made a semi-final, to be honest with you. They're always very much the underachievers. They have some good players from time to time, but they can never get the job done. And Wellington are a very difficult team. They utilise stadiums that are too big for them. They don't really have the fans there. They have some fans, but in the same sense, they don't really have a great deal of fans there overall. Take Smith's Melbourne Heart was dog shit. Yeah, they were terrible. The Melbourne Heart was woeful. Think Melbourne Heart was Man City pre-08, and then think Melbourne City as Man City post-08. And then you've got Adelaide United, who, obviously Adelaide in the middle of Australia, South Australia. What do I say about Adelaide? There's nothing really to say about them. They've won the league a couple of times. They're a team that kind of have their stints. They'll have a good stint and then they'll go off for a couple of years and then they'll have a good stint and they'll go off for a couple of years. They're a bit of a boring team to support right now, though. They're not really in a great position right now. But they have had their previous success in FFA Cup and also in the A-League. Central Coast Mariners have been dog shit for 10 years. Last year was a decent year, but besides that, come last pretty much every single year. 11, 12, 13, 14, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14 area, they were very good, but Brisbane Roar still are their dad for that era, that little area, but still Mariners won a league back then, but they've been terrible for the last 10 years, but were very good originally. In a bit of an interesting area of Australia, though. Not many people want to travel to the Central Coast Mariners, you know what I'm saying? It's a great stadium, they've got a beautiful stadium, but the area itself is a bit out of the beaten track. Newcastle Jets, I love Newcastle. But the Jets are really terrible right now. Tala used to still call it the Heart, rip JCS. Yeah, I know. Really strange. If you guys are on Discord, there was a kid who was on there who used to continuously... I think he was trying to attempt to say he was smarter than everybody else, or like he knew his stuff because he kept calling them the Heart. And it's like... It was really dumb and cringe. It's like, dude, they're not the Heart anymore. They haven't been the Heart for 6 years, 7 years. Stop calling them the Heart. It's like, I just call them that. It's like, cool, okay, it doesn't make any sense, though. But yeah, Newcastle Jets, they've got a pretty decent supporter base, but they're pretty average right now. They're really average. Actually, they're actually pretty good this year, but they won't do anything special. They had their real good chance of winning another A-League title in 2018, but obviously I told you before about Melbourne Victory getting a nice little cheat of a goal that didn't get called VAR, which was clearly offside. So Newcastle were at home for that too, and unfortunately got massively dudded in that game. That was their best season in a long time. Besides that, they're pretty poor. Sydney FC, they've won plenty of titles recently. Not last year. They were in the grand final last year, lost to Melbourne City. Before that, they won 2 in a row. They've won quite a few in the last few years. Sydney FC are very good, but this year they're on their downward trajectory. Obviously, they are Eastern Sydney, so like Bondi Beach area. Kogarah, which is like South Sydney area. It just encapsulates the entirety of Eastern Sydney, I guess. Perth Glory, they're in Woodville. They're closer to Beijing than they are close to Brisbane or Sydney. They've got Daniel Sturridge right now. Have Perth won before? Actually, in the chat, can someone let me know? Can someone let me know if Jay Hayes to support Perth? Blaze is gibbering too much, mate. Don't do that. Most Buses Blaze, I'm here to rile you up. No, I'm happy with how the Australians played yesterday. Blitzies gave it to you yesterday, boss. It was only 10-7. We were expected to lose that game by 20. We actually had a very good game. I think you should give more credit to Australia for that. I think they played very well. We weren't expected to get there. We came in as the tournament number 5, and you were number 1. So, no, Australians who know what they're talking about are pretty happy with that one, to be honest with you. I knew we have one title. Yeah, Charles Henderson. I know we have one title, but I was more so referring to the 2018 title, in which they got robbed of them. But yeah, back to Perth. They haven't won yet. They were in the final, though. They were in the final and lost to Sydney. I think it was at Optus. Was that 2017, 2017? The year before? I think it was 2017. Wasn't it Perth versus Sydney? Anyway, they lost. So they haven't won before, and they are literally Woodville. Like, Daniel, you're closer to Perth in England than they're close to us. And then Brisbane Roar, the greatest team of all time. No, they're my team. Brisbane Roar, they used to be very successful. I would say probably the 3rd most successful team in the league behind Victory and Sydney FC. And there's actually no doubt about that. Brisbane Roar, the 3rd most successful team in the league behind Sydney and Victory. Don't matter what kind of order you put them in, but I'd probably put Sydney first, Victory second. It's tough, actually. It's very 50 between those two. But Brisbane Roar clearing out 3rd. What else would I say about Brisbane, though? You know, they're not good now, obviously. They got a draw yesterday against Adelaide, but they're not good now. They unfortunately really took a turn. There was Robbie Fowler. Fowler was the coach a couple of years ago, and then when the pandemic happened, he went back to England, Robbie Fowler. Nothing really else to say about Brisbane. Brisbane, a bit of a boring team in the last 5 years. But before that, so basically, one of the greatest grand finals of all time. It is half-time, by the way, guys, so we are gibbering because it is half-time. So it's good. This is a good chat. But Brisbane Roar 10 years ago against the Mariners who were playing this game, we're down 2-0 in the grand final in extra time at home at Suncorp Stadium with 5 minutes to go and came back to win in penalties. They scored 2 goals late on and then we won the league, which was crazy. So, yeah, they've got some good history there, the Brisbane Roar. Declan Smith says, Raw used to be amazing to watch. Shame that now they suck. Thanks, man. Yep. You are you're not mistaken. You're not mistaken. Bay Area Bugger says Sturridge at Perth and more focus on Perth glory. Yeah, Sturridge at Perth, but he's not really at Perth. James Parissa says that South Melbourne FC is the 3rd best team in Australian football, won 4 NSL titles. James Parissa, get out of here. Get your ass out of here. South Melbourne FC is the 3rd best team in Australian football. Shut up. Shut up. But everybody says, what happened to Suncorp Stadium? It seems better pitch at Suncorp. Yeah, but it's too big. It's a 54,000 seat stadium for a game that will get like 5,000 people, like to be fair, they've probably got about 10,000 people who would watch Brisbane Roar games at Suncorp Stadium. But in the same sense, it's like, it was too big of a stadium. Like, I don't agree with Redcliffe, though. I originally thought Redcliffe was a good idea, but Redcliffe is too far to drive for Brisbane fans. Redcliffe is not Brisbane. Redcliffe in Brisbane is like Wollongong, Sydney. I'll put it in regards to that. I would say Redcliffe to Brisbane is like Wollongong to Sydney. It's like it's kind of a part of it, but it's not. And that's the thing that sucks about Redcliffe is that it's a long way drive. They've got terrible parking. I don't believe they have any public transport, really. And the Brisbane Roar suck, so you don't want to travel all the way out there for that. Manuel Perez says, odds in the game ending 1-0. It's a good chance, mate. Knowing these two teams, there's not a terrible chance, to be honest with you, my dude. I don't think it's going to happen. I think that we probably will see. I think, most of these games usually end 2-0, like I told you guys before. Most of these times, they usually end 2-0, but I said Macarthur to win 2-1 before the game started. But guys, the game's about to get started here, so hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We are about to get ready to go for number 2, second half. Let's go. Daniel Bates, I used to know a guy who was friends with Sturridge's uncle. He played for Derby County. He used to put money on himself to score a goal. Dean Sturridge. Well, there you go. What a man. What a man. He just put money in himself to score a goal. It's funny. Thank you much, GameWitchron123 for subscribing. But yeah, back in the day, it was a lot easier to do that kind of stuff where you put money on you to do something. But nowadays, you would be sued to oblivion if you were betting on yourself. Back in the day, it was very easy. South Melbourne. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Perth never won the toilet seat. Perth vs Sydney 2019. Oh, Paramount Plus is down again. Nice. It's just crazy. Only 65 people are watching the A-League on Keep Up. On the official YouTube of the A-League International, they've only got 65 people watching. It's mad. When they're on My Football Guys, they were averaging 2,000 to 3,000 people watching from international, from the Asian region. And now I've got nearly, I've got a quarter of them, but in the same sense, like, on my streams, I've still usually got about 30 to 40 people watching, which is only 27 less than what they've got. Baby, fun fact, my cousin does play for Liverpool. Fun fact, cool story. Bruh. Alrighty. So second half to get underway here. Hopefully we can see a good one. I think that first half was still relatively enjoyable. Man. Oh, it was counted as an own goal by Bazanic. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. It was definitely an own goal. And there we go. So second half is underway here. Don't forget, guys, we will be showing Perth Glory versus Melbourne Victory right on after this. I think that game starts at about 7:30 my time, 6:30 in Australia. So that'll be about 45 minutes to half an hour to 45 minutes after this game finishes. I'll be streaming that one. But Macarthur here will have the ball. Mariners started off with it, but Macarthur here will start off with the first real attacking opportunity of the game here. Technically, everyone's family currently, everyone right now probably has a family member playing for Liverpool because Genghis Khan, a lot of us are descendants of Genghis Khan, so in some way or another. So technically, my long lost family member Sergio Aguero used to play for Man City. It's got a goal. Nice. James Brewster says Melbourne Victory games at 6:45 p.m. Melbourne time. Yes, so that's why I said 7:45 p.m. Fiji. Anyway, says Dean Sturridge's brother was at Birmingham for a while too. Can't remember his name. They're a big football family. Birmingham, they used to be very good. They're a tough team, but they just can't seem to get it done in regard. They just never drop out of the championship, but they never go out of the championship. They are the definition of a championship team, Birmingham. I struggle to see them like really getting up to the Premier League and doing something like I don't even know. I just don't understand how Birmingham never seem to get better. They always seem to be the exact same team year in, year out. Like, they're a tough defensive team, but also just not overall that great. Like, but you're a Villa fan, you know all about that. So 46.5 minutes gone here. Here's Mariners inside the box. Oh, that's going to be a goal. Oh, my God, save again. Another great save here by Macarthur. Philip Curto. Mariners here. And good defense from Macarthur. Sir Judea says, who is one? Right now it's 1-0 Macarthur. There's still a whole second half to go here. The second half only just started. But Nisbet here for the Mariners. Oh my God, they're actually on side here. And cleared away. Mariners here with the ball. Back on the inside. This is... shout. Gee whiz. No one is won yet, but someone wins. No, maybe not someone win. Maybe not someone win. But right now, the team that is currently winning is Macarthur after an own goal from Bazanic. But here we go. Oh, good defense from Zimarnez. Birmingham City are very inconsistent just now. They always are. It's not just now. It's just ever. So yellow card here for Zimacarthur. So today, I guarantee you had a bet on this game, haven't you, mate? I guarantee it, mate. Declan Smith says, doesn't the Aussie Riley McGee play for Birmingham? Does he really? Obviously, he used to play at the Mariners. Or was it Jets? Was Riley McGee at the Mariners or the Jets? I think it might have been the Jets. No. It was Mariners or Jets, though. All right-hand. So I don't watch much of the championship. I just know, you know what teams are like. You know, when you watch football... It's weird to explain, but when you watch sport in general, a team is always the same style of team. Always. You know, they always will play the same way. Even if they change managers, even if they change, you know, organizational structures, they always still play a very similar way to how they've always played. It's really strange, man. Puskas, Jets. Okay, so I knew it was that area anyway. Yeah, he was one who obviously got that Scorpion. Oh, Mariners here in the box again. They're attacking very nicely here to start the second half, and good defense there from Macarthur. Sujna gets that ball away. He played the Jets, I think, when he scored that Scorpion kick. Yeah, absolutely. So Macarthur here, this should be a yellow card here if he gets taken down. No, they're not going to call free kick. Well, that's bullshit. Adelaide he played for, right? No, I'm pretty certain. No, he played for the Jets. He could have played for Adelaide, but I'm pretty certain he definitely played for the Jets. He definitely played for the Jets. It's tough in the A-League because they play for lots of teams, right? So, like, he could have played for Adelaide too. Oh, my God, that's it. Oh, I thought that was a goal. That would have been an absolute screamer of a goal if that had fallen in there. Jets, Adelaide, and City as well for Riley. Yeah, okay, there you go. I knew City as well. I don't know why I didn't say City, but yeah, definitely Jets and City. I didn't know Adelaide too, but there you go. But like I said, they play for everyone. Like, you look at, go and have a look at all the players in the A-League. Like, a lot of them are very much bing, 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 bing. Databases Blaze, Villa have been in the top tier for 30 years. Other than that, a couple recently we've had bad seasons there, yes, but we've always been around. I didn't say anything about Villa. Where'd that come from? I didn't say anything about Villa. So Macarthur here, and Najar. That's going to be whipped right into the Mariners, and that's back to Macarthur. McLaren got like 25 goals last season. Yeah, what's the relevance of that? What is the relevance? So Macarthur, geez, they've been on the back foot massively in the second half. I'm just trying to figure out, no one's saying anything bad about Villa. We're talking about Birmingham, mate. All right, back onto the inside here. Here we go. Macarthur back on the inside. Blocked away. That was a decent little volley there. Oh, my God, they're going to go for a crack, and it's going to be off the defense again. It seems like this is just back and forth right now. They're going to say free kick and not a yellow card. No yellow card, mate. No. What are we on likes-wise? We're on 26 likes, guys. 4 likes away from 30. Schmag it. Danny Bay says, oh, sorry, I thought you were bagging me. Didn't say anything about Villa. All I know is that we put a score through you every time we play you, though. We usually beat Villa like bloody 5-0. Oh, no, I'm thinking Burnley, sorry. I'm thinking Burnley. Tom's just subbed all the other channels. Good stuff, man. Appreciate it. Over the top here from the Mariners. Cleared away, but no, it's going to be Mariners here at the edge of the box. Blocked away again. BKR Travel starts back up tomorrow, man. So if you guys haven't subscribed to BKR Travel yet, the pinned comment in the chat, then go and do so now because that channel will be starting up again tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes, sir. And there will be a NBA video coming on this channel at 10 a.m. my time, which is 9 a.m. in Sydney. I don't think we're going to do an NBA stream tomorrow. I'll wait for the Bulls on Tuesday. Sorry, no more Villa now. We usually beat you quite easily, don't we? I know Burnley we usually beat 5-0, but we usually beat Aston Villa quite easily. Declan Smith says you used to beat West Ham 5-0 every season. Yeah, we usually beat you guys. We still beat you guys, but not as easily, obviously. We still won 2-1 the other week, though. That's why it's beautiful. It's like when we beat you guys and then you take points off. Oh, my God. I thought it was a goal. I thought that was going to be a goal, but we just go to the left-hand side. It just misses. It's beautiful because we beat you and then you take points off Liverpool, off Chelsea, and I don't care about Tottenham, but Liverpool and Chelsea, like, brilliant. Just brilliant. So anybody says West Ham was always a tough place to go. Always didn't like us going there, to be honest with you. They've never really been a tough team for us. They've never really been a crazy team for City. They are Chelsea's bogey team, though. They always do something with Chelsea. Whether it be a draw, but whether it be a win, West Ham always get a result against Chelsea. Whether it be at Stamford or whether it be at well, I was about to say Upton Park, but it's not Upton Park anymore. Aiden DV says no NFL this week, BKR. No NFL this week? What's going on? Maris here in the box. Save. No, I'm not going to be doing the NFL. No, I want to focus more on the NBA, man. NFL's too tough to get up for when it's so difficult to get the right game, and I just don't. When my teams are so shit, man, the Bears and the Lions, it's very difficult to get myself around it this year. because, you know, both my teams that I have love for are terrible. So Mariners here, down the wing. Nope, Macarthur gets the ball back. Macarthur. Can they get something else going here? This isn't a great game, to be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the most unbelievable game I've ever seen. Tomayor, left-hand side. The bowling. At the bowling ground, we had a great atmosphere, and our new stadium is finally starting to build an atmosphere. Yeah, but that's due to success. I wouldn't say it's any other reason besides success. Like, West Ham have great fans, but in the same sense, like, the reason why this is success for West Ham. You know, this is the thing. This is why fans shouldn't be unrealistic. It's like this is the equivalent of Man City right now for West Ham. They're having that'll be goal kick. This is the equivalent of a Man City for West Ham right now. The way that they're playing, because they're probably going to be making Europe, whether it be Champions League or Europa League, and I don't necessarily think they have the depth, but when they win. Well, when they get as high as they do, utilise the money that they get to spend on the players to keep improving their team and get better depth, because otherwise they'll do a Leicester. Leicester got lazy and complacent. Leicester have become complacent. And I told you guys before this season I thought Leicester were going down. Actually, I told you 2 years ago on this channel that I thought Leicester were going downhill. And they have been. Last year they were good, but still not great. And then this year, wowee. So here we go. Big chance here for Central Coast Mariners. Straight to the keeper. They've been a better team in the second half, though. They've been dominating completely the second half, in my opinion. But, yeah, Mariners have just been building those chances. Going rocking, going rolling, going rocking, going rolling. Tony Bates says, I still don't like the Hammers because they knocked us out of the League Cup in 1989, one of my earliest disappointment. 1989, 5 years before I was born, gee whiz. But that's going to be, straight to the keeper there. That was a pretty easy save. There. 1 second here. Just typing something in. Uskok looks like he's injured right now. So goal kick here for Macarthur. Gee, really been slow in the second half. I wonder if they're going to try and hold out for a 1-0 here. I wonder if they're going to try and hold out for the 1-0 here. Is this internet cutting out really badly right now? Because it looks like it's cut out. I hope it hasn't. Yeah, Upton Park was tough for a lot of teams. I don't think it really affected us a great deal. Oh no, it says we're currently offline right now. I don't understand why. Oh no, we're back. Like I said, guys, sometimes the stream will cut in and out, but do know I'll still be here, so don't leave. Yep, see, we just dropped off massively. Man, I hate internet sometimes. So Macarthur here at halfway point for 34 minutes to go, sorry. You're fine for me. Interesting that it showed for me it wasn't, but for you it was okay. But I need some excitement here, lads. Come on, keep it up. Keep it going some. Keep it moving and grooving. Here we go. Macarthur blocked again. A lot of block shots in today's game. We've seen a lot of shots, but they're all getting blocked over and over and over again from outside the box. Sorry, I was looking at that. Just a little lag. All good now. Good stuff. 8 shots outside the box to 3. Macarthur have taken a lot of shots outside the box today. To be fair, Mariners are usually pretty good with getting their men back behind the ball. They always have been. They've always been a decent side. It's just they've never been an attacking side. So when they give up a goal, they lose 1-0, like frequently. You know, it's not. That's just the kind of team that they are. Their defense has always been quite solid, even through the really terrible years. I never saw them getting beaten big. Like obviously we saw Victory last year lose 7-0 and 6-0 to Melbourne City, their rivals, in the same year. Right, that's bad. But I never saw the Mariners as that team that would always get pumped when they were bad. Like, they were bad. They were just boring bad. And that's worse. I would prefer to get beaten 6-0, 7-0. Maybe not to our rivals, but, you know, I prefer to be losing big. At least, you know, I've got something to watch. Like Mariners clear that one away. Do I reckon Salah is the best in the Prem? No, mate. No. No, I don't. You know why? He's not De Bruyne, mate. He's not Phil Foden, buddy. He's no Phil Foden or De Bruyne. He's no Bernardo Silva right now. Bernardo Silva, my God, he is scoring some worldies, man. He is scoring an unbelievable amount of goals. Like, he's scoring some cracking goals. Another block shot here. My God. like Macarthur are taking shots, but it's just block after block after block. Like they're not getting any open opportunities. They're not putting it into an area where they can actually have a shot at goal. It's just going straight into the legs of the defender. I guess that's why it's relatively disappointing when it comes to the attack. It's so anticlimactic because you get all the way there, they break all the way there, they get in front of the goal, and then whack right into the ankles. That's it. That's it. Momwa with the ball. Ooh. I haven't noticed him at all this year. Does he do much for the Macarthur? I haven't seen him really do anything. So, yeah, but Sal scores more often. No shit, Sherlock, but strikers aren't the best. You never look at a striker and say they're the best player in the Premier League. The best player in the Premier League is Kevin De Bruyne. Well and truly over the top. Oh, this should be a goal here. This should be a goal. Oh, it was actually the bounce was not too great. Macarthur here, inside the box, blocked away again. My God. Masuaku is the best in the Premier League, mate. He's no Bernardo Silva, man. I love, like, man, you don't look at how many goals someone scores to see who's the best player in the Premier League. It's a very young way of thinking. I don't know how old you are, but when I used to think like that, I was like 11, 12. Whoever scores the most goals is the best player in the league. You know, when you kind of get older, you understand that realistically you're looking at a midfielder. Usually you're going to be looking at a midfielder for the best in the league. Douglas says, nah, Arthur Masuaku is the best in the Premier League. You buddy, shush. You shush. Totally didn't mean to cross last night against Chelsea. Masuaku, what a man. What a man. Salary still above Bernardo. Oh, absolutely. But that's the striker we're talking about here. We're talking about a striker and a midfielder here because of goals. Like, how about this one? Who has scored the better goals recently? How about I give you that one? So 30 minutes ago here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And subscribe if you're new here. Oh, Regan. Regan, mate. Gee whiz. Wow. He did well against Wanderers this morning, mate. He did really good against the Wolverhampton. I know who scored this morning, and that was Bernardo Silva twice, by the way. And he scored again last week as well. This is a midfielder we're talking about here, by the way, guys. The midfielder who doesn't usually score goals. I'm not actually arguing Bernardo Silva's better than Salah, by the way, but they're two different players at different positions. You're looking at an attacking midfielder usually tends to score, but also produce passes and assists. Kevin De Bruyne is the best player in the Premier League when he's fit. Kevin De Bruyne. It's a good question for people to see what they would say. Would you take a prime Mohamed Salah or would you take a prime Sergio Aguero? There's only one answer, but I would like to see what people do say anyway so I can argue it. So right-hand side here. Macarthur. That's a free kick, surely. Surely free kick. Oh my God, it's going to be blocked away yet again. The amount of blocks in this game is ridiculous. They're just absolutely shivered. It's crazy how many blocks we've seen in this game from Mariners. Macarthur have taken a lot of shots, but they're just getting blocked after block after block after block after block. And he block us like we're playing a Minecraft, man. Shit, man. Shit. Yeah, attacking midfielders are usually the ones that... Like, yeah, look, I get Ballon d'Or is always going to be an attacker. But, like, majority of the time you're going to see the best player regarded as an attacking midfielder. Prime Aguero. Easy. When he wasn't injured. He was injured a lot. Oh, jeez. I thought it was going to be headed in there. 28 minutes to go. Mariners started off very well here in the second half, but haven't done anything since they had that little bit of a McFlurry. No flurry so far in this second half. 17 minutes gone. No McFlurry just yet. Come on, man. Get something going. Grealish and Foden. Man. I don't even know. My mind is completely blank. What were you saying? Once again, Macarthur are going to break away here. And that's going to be a throw-in. It's really weird in football. Do you notice that sometimes? How you're just like watching a game and then you just like completely zone out. You zone out for a little bit, especially in the A-League. A-League is very much like this. You do zone out quite a bit because sometimes there's lots that just kind of... It just kind of moves for a good 20 minutes and then you'll see something happening, then it will really get hot. The A-League is a bit of a slow grind a lot of the time. You just have to understand it for what it is, really. You just have to understand what it is. But yeah, in regards to, what's it called? In regards to Grealish and Foden, they played this morning together. Well, today. Or yesterday for you, but this morning for us. But, you know, we all know Pep. He changed the team around left, right, and centre. He changed the team week in, week out. Oh, cool. But straight to the keeper. Straight to the keeper. Everybody says, you mean Cristiano Ronaldo isn't? You'll upset him if you don't mention him. Get out of town. Get out of town. Get out of here. Kevin De Bruyne, mate. You go back 5 years ago. 3 years ago, even really. 2 years ago. And then, yeah, okay, we'll talk about Ronaldo. And Gololo comes on for Nisbet, by the way. And Miller is about to come on as well. Liam Miller will come on here for Rowe. Stephen Rowe goes off there. So, Storm Rowe, not Stephen Rowe. What am I talking about? Who am I thinking about? I don't even know. Not even too sure. So, 25 minutes to go. Mariners probably on the back foot the last 10 minutes or so. Like I said, first 15 minutes of the second half was crazy, but it's starting to look a little bit more like that Jets of that last 20 minutes. Ronaldo, I don't care about... Ballon d'Ors, also Ronaldo, I deserve it of Messi. Did he actually say that? Did Ronaldo actually genuinely say that he deserved it over Messi? Messi even came out and said that it should have been Lewandowski. Denbay says, yes, I zone out. When rugby league is being played, I'm totally engrossed. Far more going on. Yeah, absolutely. But like Premier League, I don't zone out. In A-League, I do. Like, I like it. I enjoy the A-League, but in the same sense, like, there's only so much you can talk about sometimes. Like, until, you know, you have to rely on the chat. Like, Rugby League, I don't ever have to rely on the chat, as in you guys. Rugby League and NBA is the same, where it's always the games going on and then whatnot. And other sports, but football, like, sometimes, with the Premier League, it's easy. In the Premier League, there's so much to talk about because there's so many teams, there's so many different, you know, situations going on. There's relegation, there's, winning the league, there's Europa League, there's Champions League, there's rivalries that you can actually genuinely give a shit about. There's really good quality football. There's also pretty poor quality football, but that poor quality football is still better than this kind of bullshit football. You know, like that's what I'm saying. Sheffield United from the other year that won one game or whatever, they would crunch every single team here by about 1 million goals per game. They would slap him up. He replied to a post saying Ronaldo deserved it with facto. Yeah, idiot. Can't believe Man United made Ronaldo's Instagram an essay compilation. He barely posted about the result after Juventus games. Yeah, that's just obviously with the United. They didn't get him because they wanted him, right? Everyone should know this by now. They didn't get him because they wanted Ronaldo at the club. They got him because they didn't want City getting him. Because City were going to get him. I know he's come out and said, I would never go City, blah, blah, blah. He was going to City. He had verbally agreed. But then United came in, he was always going to choose United over him. And it's like, we don't care. Like, that's what they did with Alexis Sanchez too. And look how that went out. Like, cool, Ronaldo, you bought him, you wasted the money. Yeah, cool, you get money back in from the jersey sales and whatnot, but you get shirt sales, but you're going to get those shirt sales anyway. Ronaldo was always getting shirt sales for United, regardless of whether he was going to be back. So I don't really know how much growth it actually did. You know, besides, I guess, new jerseys with Ronaldo on it. Like, I don't really understand what kind of... Besides avoiding him going to City, which would have been detrimental to their brand. Like, I didn't want Ronaldo for any reason besides it would have been detrimental to the United brand. It would have been brilliant just to look at them watching him play for us. So anyway, we need a nice, juicy, meaty tackle for the game to get going, I think. A bit of a niggle, exactly right. So Rose were coming on here, and Tommy Orr coming out for the Macarthur. Patacat says Reece James has the same amount of league goals as Ronaldo this season. Regan says De Bruyne is better than Ronaldo this season anyway, but not Salah. Well, I'm taking De Bruyne over Salah, a fit De Bruyne over a fit Salah every day of the week. I'm taking a fit De Bruyne over Salah. That's not even a question. But a prime Ronaldo, I'm taking over the both of them. You know, that's not even a question mark. Tommy, I think Cristiano Ronaldo gets £408,000 a week from Man U. I'm not sure how much it is, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a couple of goals and majority losses. And then they go and, you know, here's what it is. Here's what it is. Salah's been the best player this season. Absolutely. Kevin De Bruyne's barely even played this year. But what I'm saying is a fit. I think he's trying to say that overall Salah's a better player than De Bruyne, which is just factually incorrect. When you have a fit, healthy Kevin De Bruyne and a fit, healthy Mohamed Salah, I'm absolutely taking Kevin De Bruyne absolutely every single day of the week. But like I said, I'll take Ronaldo over both of them in regards to, fit, healthy, in prime. 21 minutes to go here, guys. Thumbs up and subscribe. If you're new around here, don't forget we'll be doing the Melbourne Victory versus Perth Glory game in about an hour's time. Reason I'm not. Oh, so you're only saying this year. Okay, well, if you're only saying this year, then fair enough, because Kevin De Bruyne's barely even played. And that's going straight to the keeper. Straight to the keeper. Come on, get something exciting going, man. Get something, anything happening, man. This has been a bland last 10, 15 minutes. Paddy Cat says, the only problem with De Bruyne is him being fit is a rarity now. Yeah, but Sergio Aguero was the exact same. Aguero was the exact same, and towards the end of Company's career, he was the same. Oh, jeez. Try to find Maresh there, but Philip Curto comes out there and heads that ball away. Mariners here, they're just outside the edge of the box. Ruin Tongic. What is he playing? Left back right now? Is he playing like a left wing back? Is he playing left wing back right now, Ruin Tongic? What the shit was that? So out to the right hand side. But yeah, De Bruyne has been, but Chelsea fans, you should know all about De Bruyne. He's the £50 million reject, right? Remember when that newspaper came out and said that? Who was it? Was it the Daily Time? I can't remember who it was, but some stupid newspaper came out and said he was a £50 million reject when we bought him. It's like, you're an idiot. I think that's because of Mourinho, wasn't it? Didn't Mourinho say that? Oh, Tongic's off. Okay, who am I thinking about then? Okay, who am I thinking about? Daniel Bates says, I'd love Ronaldo's bank balance, but I hate having to shave my legs every day. How much is his bank balance? Can someone see? Oh, that's Nkololo. Told you. That's what I said. See, you got to listen, mate. You just got to listen. You just got to listen. I told you that. You just got to listen, mate. I was just speaking BKR sport language. Tongic actually refers to Nkololo in regards to the way the accent is. So, 20 minutes to go here, and Lockie Rose, Pater Cat's favourite striker, is coming out here for Alassane Touré. Alassane Touré coming on for the Macarthur. Mohamed Touré has really gone backwards, hasn't he? Tonga came off for Fiji's own Daniel Hall at halftime. Fiji's own Daniel Hall? Sorry? Sorry? Huh? I didn't even look at the halftime substitution. I don't even think I mentioned it. What are you talking about? I don't know if I'm missing the joke here or... Oh, Dan Hall, he actually is a Fijian, yeah. All right, well, fair enough. Didn't even know this. Oh, Forces, how come A-League games are low scoring this season? They always are at the beginning of the year, man. They always are. At the end of the year, it's always high scoring. At the beginning of the year, it's always low scoring. Is an Australian-born Fijian professional footballer who plays as a defender for the Mariners. True, there you go. Didn't even know that. You learn something new every day. Alassane Touré's away here. Alassane Touré is on the edge of the box here. That was terrible. City. Daniel Hall declared for Fiji. Good stuff. Yeah, because he's not going to play for Australia. May as well try and help grow the... that's going to be blocked away. It's going to be a corner. Maresh there. Blocked away for a corner. Corner. If you guys didn't understand that, it is a corner for the Mariners. A corner for the Mariners. Corner for the Mariners. Boom. Corner for the Mariners. Jeez, look at the Mariners fans go crazy right now. You can hear them. You can hear all 40 of them. 18 minutes left here, Mariners from the left-hand side. Can they whack this ball in right now? Over the top. Blocked away by the keeper. And that's going to be a good block too because it pushes it out to the corner. It's not like it pushes it out to the edge of the box up front where they could have had just an absolute slap. Daniel Hall, he actually looks like a big bloke. Big Dosavita man. He's doing better right now than the Fiji Sevens did in this tournament over the weekend. Jeez, it was so... People in Fiji are so disappointed with that performance. It's going to be fun seeing Roy Krishna destroy OFC defenses in March. I kind of want to... I wonder if they're going to play it in Fiji. I really don't know if they'll play... I don't know if they play any football in Fiji. I would love if they played the A-League, but I don't even know if they would play that. Macarthur here could have sealed it. They could have sealed it with a 2-0 here, but they couldn't get the goal. I would love to actually watch those OFC games. How do they watch it? Is it going to be... Don't tell me it's on Paramount Plus. To be fair, it's on Paramount Plus. It'll be on YouTube here, to be fair. Oh, Mariners at the edge of the box, right-hand side. Here we go. Oh, my God, it's going to be a goal. It's going to be a goal. Maresh. Oh, my God. They're so unlucky. Oh, my God. They're so unlucky. Wow. You're playing guitar. No, I know. I'm saying in regards to showing. I can't believe they've missed this goal. Oh, my. Is he offside? I think he's offside, actually. I think that he looked onside because he had his own player in front of him. Behind him, sorry, but blocking his view. But I'm pretty certain he's offside anyway. I can't believe. It's now 5-1 victory beating United W League. I hope that's the result for Melbourne victory against Perth. That'd be nice. But oh my God, there's another injury here for another keeper. Riggins says, would you take a prime Modric over KDB? No. I'm taking KDB. Modric was very good though, but I'm taking a prime KDB. I would take a prime David. I don't say De Silva. I would take a prime David Silva though over De Bruyne. David Silva's a magician. I would take as a magician. I'm pretty sure Australian Football Confederation will stream it on YouTube. Oh, good stuff. I might do it. See where we go. 15 minutes left here. Still 1-0 to the Macarthur. Don't forget, guys, if Macarthur win this game, they do go top of the table. They will go top of the table here, the old Macarthur. Gee whiz. And don't forget, we will be showing Melbourne victory versus Perth Glory right after this. So, bing, bang, boom, subscribe. If you want to get involved in the chat, all you have to do is subscribe. It's free. You may as well. And then refresh. And then you can get involved in the chat and tell me how much of an idiot I am. If you want to try and tell me like yesterday's bloke saying that Virgil van Dijk was created and developed by Liverpool after they paid £70 million for him, be my guest. You will look like an idiot, but, it's not the first time someone said that today. In the last 24 hours. So, you wouldn't be the only idiot. You wouldn't be the only idiot. We do get a lot of idiots on here, but you just got to choose when to be an idiot and when not to be an idiot. But 15 minutes left here. We're still looking here for the injury. I think it's Filippo Couto who's down right now. Just a concussion test at the moment. Does anyone think this game still has another goal in it, or do you think this game's going to finish 1-0? Let me know in the chat. Do you think this game has another goal, or will it finish 1-0 to the Macarthur? Or do we think it's going to be 2-0, or do we think it's going to be a 1-1? That's a good question, because there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of options right now. Mariners haven't been good in the second half, though. They haven't. They just haven't been great in the second half. 14 minutes left. Still waiting here to see what's going on here with the keeper. We've already seen one keeper into today. This is going to be a second. I tell you what, no one's commenting on that actual keep up YouTube either. Aiden DV says 1-0. Probably, mate. Probably. It still could finish 2-0. Like I said, this game always finishes 2-0. Besides that one last year that was 2-1 Mariners, every other game that they've ever played between each other has been 2-0 in favour of a team, whether it be Macarthur or Mariners. Besides one game last year that was 2-1, it's always been 2-0. But to be fair, I don't know what Fiji's team's going to be looking like, though, Patercat. Meredith comes on for Jovanovic, but is Daniel Hall any good? Could he do something? Do you reckon? Do you reckon he could do something there for Fiji? I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is that when I went and watched local Fijian football, it was atrocious. It was atrocious. And I don't know if I can ever believe in Fiji making the World Cup. I always say ever is a long time, but ever's probably realistic in regards to Fiji making the Football World Cup. Aiden says, I did land up putting 50 on Macarthur. I can't wait for the donation. Urich comes on here for Daniel De Silva. Here comes Tommy Urich. Will Roy Krishna play Fiji? Absolutely, James Bruces. Absolutely. Also, Vitni, Mr. Roy Krishna. Fijian legend, mate. Fijian legend. He is the Fijian football team. If there's no... That's a free kick here to Macarthur. 12 and a half minutes to go here. Kardik says, sup, hello, good sir. How about them Bulls, baby? How about them Bulls? Ooh, how about them Bulls? 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes. Macarthur, 2. Get a goal right now from this free kick. I reckon they're going to get a goal from the free kick. I reckon they're going to finish it up right now, make it 2-0. Right now, on the edge of the box. Here we go. Big shit. No, it was terrible. Okay, don't worry about me. Forget me. This is shocking. Oh, mate. Actually, no. Oh, actually, oh my God. Gee whiz, we were throw in, but it was cleared away. They look good today. How about the Spurs? I think they won, didn't they, the Spurs? They were up over the Warriors by a decent amount at one stage, I did see. I didn't actually watch the game, though. But I did see that they were up over the Warriors at one stage. They did, yeah. They did, yeah. So it's going to be... Oh, that's straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. Not too bad of a shot. This keeper looks very young. How old is this keeper for Mariners? How old is this dude? He looks about 16 minus 4. He looks about 12 years old. Well, how old is this keeper? Mariners hit the edge of the box. Now they're in the box. That's going to be a corner. No, it's going to be a goal kick, apparently. Wow. Disagree. Memphis beat Dallas too, but there was no Doncic or Porzingis, I don't think. And a big one too was the Bucks smacking the Heat with no Giannis as well. My goodness me. Brilliant day, actually. Brilliant day for the Bulls with the Heat losing. And the Nets losing, obviously, because we beat them because we're their dad. We're their dad, mate. We are still one loss ahead of them, though, which is frustrating. We will be doing the Bulls game on Tuesday in 2 days' time. 3 days' time. No, well, Monday for you guys. Monday for you guys in America. So that's going to be a free kick here to the Mariners. They've only got 10 minutes to go, you guys. We've only got 10 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe and you're auntie. And don't forget BKR Travel, the pinned comment in the chat. The videos start up again tomorrow. BKR Travel. Videos start back up again tomorrow. If you like a bit of other content that's not just sport, then that's the place to go. But Mariners playing this ball around the halfway point. They have not been great in the second half besides that little stint. They had a little stint. Besides that, they have not been fantastic. If I move this over here, they're not going to relax like this. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, here we go. Macarthur now breaking away. Macarthur breaking away. Corner. The goalkeeper's 21, I'm pretty sure. Jeez, he looks like he's like literally 18. Like a real young kid coming through. 21? I'm going to take a guess. Is he... Is he a youth prospect that's just had to play because of the injury? Because this is their third choice. Or was this someone that they actually brought in from another league? So McCarthy comes on here for Goddard. McGathy comes on for Goddard. 9 minutes left here, but MacArthur with the corner right-hand side. If they get a goal here, whoever scores the next goal... Well, I don't think Mariners win, but if they can score the next goal... Oh, my God, it's going to be... Oh... It's going to be a corner. That should have been a goal. Caruso will drop that one down. He's not the best Caruso. We all know one good Caruso. That's not this guy here, though. Kartik says Bulls vs Warriors in the playoffs, or Suns and Bulls, or Suns and Warriors. Do you know how the NBA works, my guy? You can't... What? Sorry, that doesn't make any sense. Suns and Warriors can't play each other in the finals, mate. They can only play each other in the Western Conference finals. They can't play each other in the finals. So over the top here and cleared away here. No, oh my God, it's gonna be a goal. Oh wow, Urich should have headed that in. That should have been a goal there, Urich. It should have been a goal. Should have been a goal. I mean, the later rounds, yeah, but Carter, what you said doesn't really make sense because you said the Bulls to play the Warriors or the Suns and the Bulls, and then you said the Suns and the Warriors, but the Bulls and the Warriors and the Bulls and the Suns can only play each other in the playoffs if they're in the finals. Otherwise, they can't play each other in the playoffs. And the Suns and Warriors, that would be irrelevant because they can play each other in the Western Conference, but they can't play each other in the finals. So I'm not really too sure what you're saying. So 82 minutes to go because you've put them all together. It makes no sense. So MacArthur here. Oh my God, should we go? Oh, that's a great save. Ooh, Caruso. He's 17. He's 17. He's not 21, by the way. He's 17 years old. I just said on the commentary, he's 17 years old. So I knew he looked young. That was a good... Oh, that's a yellow. That's a bad tackle. That's actually nearly a red. Oh, it's a yellow card, but that was close to red there. Davila's been taken out, clean out there by Farrell. That's a dangerous tackle there, man. That's a dangerous tackle there, sir. 17, yeah. I knew he looked young. That's why when someone said 21, I was like, bullshit, man. Shit. That's a bad tackle. That's a great save there from Caruso, though. We all know one Caruso who does his damn old job, and that was doing the job there. He was channeling his inner Alex Caruso. He was channeling his inner Alex Caruso, the defensive machine. De Villa's seriously injured here. Lawrence Caruso. Just thrown into the A-League because there was 2 injuries tonight. No, sorry, not 2 injuries tonight. There was 1 injury for the keeper because of the red card for Birighitti the other day in the FA Cup. So Farrell get the yellow card there. James Brewster says, would you rather City win the Champions League or A-League goes back to his prime? City win the Champions League or A-League goes back to its prime? Oh, I'm taking City win the Champions League. I'm always going to take City win the Champions League there. I don't understand why you would ask me that. Like, what? So the A-League goes back to its prime or my team win the Champions League for the first time in their history? I'm always taking my team, bro. Sorry? It's not even a question. Why would I care about the A-League going back to its prime if I know that my team is going to win the Champions League for the first time and it will shut every other team up? No other team will ever be able to hold shit against us once we win that because they can't say, oh, well, at least we've won this. It's like, Liverpool say 5 times. It's like, cool, man. We won it, though. Oh, Macarthur! No, gotta get Romeo says, why you have sharks in the background? Oh, it's just one of my scarves that I have. I've got a Parramatta one here too. I've got the Titans one. I've got Chicago Fire in the MLS. This is the MLS Chicago Fire. This is the Chicago Bulls here. I'm going to put the Bulls one there, though, tomorrow. The Brisbane Roar is here. We've got what else we have here? We've got the Wanderers down there as well. We've got a couple of scarves all around it. We've got all the posters that I normally have on the wall behind my bed over there. I might give you guys a video room too, though. I go over the Sharks in NRL. I like the NRL. I like the NRL. I like the Sharks. They're my mum's team, so that's why I don't mind them as well. So they're a bit of a soft spot team for me overall, man. They're a bit of a soft spot team overall. By the way, guys, if you see me scratching my nose quite a lot, it's because I had my COVID test today and they shoved up those, those things to test my result, which was obviously negative. But, it sucks getting those swabs just shoved up your bloody nose on both sides. So 85.5 minutes gone here, guys. There's still 1-0 to Macarthur. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. Don't forget, we'll be streaming Victory versus Perth. We'll be streaming Victory versus Perth right now. Macarthur. They're going to probably get a win here and go to the top of the table. Thank you very much to Store Forms for subscribing. Thank you very much. So 4 minutes left. Macarthur, throw that ball back here. Oh, they're going to throw it to Mariners, sorry. I was wondering. What was that? Oh, I think a light flickered or something like that. Not sure. So Mariners here, they've only literally got 4 minutes to save their bacon. Like, they haven't been terrible this season, but they're just not able to get the results that they feel like they probably deserve. They can't get the results. They're not getting a draw. They've got 1 win to the name, which is the Jets. By the way, if Mariners won this game, they would have gone top of the table too, mind you. They would have gone equal top of the table with the victory and whatnot. It's only been 3 rounds, but in the same sense, it would have been crazy to see them at the top. So Mariners now get that ball back. Oh no, 3 minutes to go. Just 3 minutes to go. Mariners putting the ball up into the that would have been offside anyway. Here we go. No, that's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. I'll probably start 5 minutes before the game starts in the next game, by the way, guys. I'm not going to start like 15, 20 minutes early. I'll start 5 minutes earlier. So that will be in about literally 55 minutes time. No, I think it's on 45. Yeah, so in 45 minutes time also. Or 40 minutes time. No, 50 minutes time. I'll start up that stream in 50 minutes time against for the Melbourne Victory versus Perth Glory game. But you have to chuck your notifications on if you want notifications for when we go live, guys. Because obviously we stream every game, but at the same time, for some reason, I don't think people have been getting into their feeds lately in regards to the A-League. Because, like I said, we usually have about 30, 40, 50 people watching A-League, but I don't think it's going into the feeds. So you need to chuck your notification on so that you make sure that you know that we are live. But to Macarthur there, can they finish it off? No, Mariners get it back to the keeper. And Caruso gets it out here. All right. I tell you what, defense for Mariners has been decent. Attack has not been decent. Their attack has been pretty shithouse, but their defense has been pretty solid throughout the majority of this game. So Macarthur here, left-hand side, and they're just going to hit it over the sideline there. It's a throw-in here, Macarthur. Romeo Rice coasting for victory. That's per Gloria. I voted victory because of the form they are playing in now. Well, I think victory will win, yeah. But then again, A-League is very hard to read. Honestly, you never know who's going to win that. You never know who's going to win a game. Just look last night. Newcastle Jets were paying 12-1 to win and got a draw after being down by 2-0. Like, against Sydney FC. You know, anyone could do it. I tipped a draw, but in the same sense, like, the bookies did not. The bookies did not. A minute to go here of regulation time. I don't think they deserve to lose this game here, Mariners. It's so unlucky. It was just a Bazanic own goal. You know, it was just a Bazanic own goal. Besides that, Macarthur haven't been great themselves. I honestly think this should be a draw. I think the fair result will be a draw. Jace says Perth will smash them. Mate, Perth will smash them at showing them how to use a typewriter. Because that's what you guys use still. So you're right. Just not right in what you're talking about. But, you know, they will smash them in regards to being able to use a typewriter in comparison. All right, here we go, Mariners. Oh, my God. Save. That's an incredible save. Oh, my goodness me. That was actually a really good save here. He just saved the bacon again. Philip Curto's had a good game here from the keeper. That's going to be a corner now. Corner. Here we go. Oh, that's a free kick. That's an absolute free kick. And he's lucky that's not a penalty. He is very lucky that's not a penalty. He is just lucky that's outside the box there because that was so close to being a penalty. So 90 minutes has gone here, guys. 90 minutes has gone. Oh my God, that is literally this far outside of being a penalty. 7 added minutes. 7 added minutes here, guys. Oh my goodness me. 7 added minutes in this game. So Mariners literally on the edge of the box. Oh, corner. 6 minutes of added time to go. At least the Mariners are pushing here. They're giving it a last-ditch crackaruno. Over the top here for the Mariners. Oh my God, chance. No, terrible. That's terrible. Manuel Perez, is it ending 1-0? There's still 6 minutes to go here, man, of added time, but it more than likely will end 1-0. But there is about 6 minutes to go. Why? Do you have a bet on the game, do you? Regan says that's the most in A-League history. Most what in A-League history? What, corners? What are you talking about? So, goal kick. What's the most in A-League history? I'm not too sure what you're talking about. Added time. Oh, really? 7 is the longest in A-League. Yeah, usually A-League doesn't have a great deal. Usually it's like 3. Oh, no, usually it's 5 minutes. 7 minutes must be. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I haven't actually seen a game that go. I don't think I've seen a game that's even gone past the 5-minute mark in A-League history. Usually it's like the 4 or 5, but in the same sense, I've never seen like a 6-minute one. 91.5 minutes gone in. Macarthur, they're pushing forward now. Caracaruno. That's a new one, isn't it? You know, here's what it is. Tommy Urich now in the middle of the box. Macarthur, Craig Noon. Oh, good clearance away there. Daniel Hall slapped that little bad boy away. The Fijian flyer. Oh, my God. Marashin got in behind there. But that's a nice work there by Philip Curto to get out and block that one away. 5 minutes to go here at a time. Manuel Perez, who's the best player to play in the A-League? Right now, who's the best player? Jeez. I don't really know who the best player is right now, man. It's not really a great deal of overall talent in the league. Like, Diamante's fantastic, but he's also 38. You know, Jamie McLaren's great, but he's also just a striker, realistically. And hasn't been scoring as much as he normally would. Oh, my God. Mariners are really sneaking to tie this up here. You know, there's not a real, absolute, unbelievable amount of quality in the league at the moment, in my personal opinion. AC Gaming says, who's the best Premier League player so far? The best player in the Premier League so far this year? Well, you'd have to argue Salah. As in this year, or are you talking about ever? Lockie says, Ninkovic and McLaren the best for me. Ninkovic's days are numbered, I think, in my personal opinion. Ninkovic is still great, but I would lean with McLaren. I think it's going to be tough to see Ninkovic come out of his skins and now as well with everything going on. And play to the ability that we know that he does have. So that's going to be, there's now 3.5 minutes to go here, lads. 3.5 minutes to go. Macarthur leading 1-0 right now, looking like they're going to be able to hold on for the win after the own goal from Oliver Bozanic. Oliver Bozanic. Whoa. James Brown says Brisbane Jamie McLaren is better than City Jamie McLaren. I agree. Jamie McLaren was fantastic at Brisbane. That was really his peak, really. He's still been great at City, don't get me wrong. He's still been great. But yeah, the old days with Jamie McLaren at Brisbane Roar, eh? He knew how to find the back of the net, that bloke. He did. And that's going to be still Macarthur ball here. This game has been okay. It's not been great. It's not been bad. It's just been kind of, it's been a bit how you going. There's been a couple of shots here and there, but the only goal came from a really bad deflected own goal. Kai Rowles has been awesome for the Mariners today. Him or Curto for man of the match. I would say Philip Curto easily Philip Curto, man. He has blocked about 1 billion shots from the Mariners, who have been very solid. The Mariners deserve a draw here. They don't deserve to lose this game, but they will lose this game unless they can pull off a miracle right now with 2.5 minutes to go of added time. But Philippe Curto absolutely deserves to be the man of the match in this one. James Parissa says, who is better at Brisbane, Jamie McLaren or Berisha? Berisha won its multiple titles. Berisha won its titles, man. Multiple. So, especially that 13-14 one. Oh, and that's going to be Donnarumma, because we won 11-12 and we didn't win 12-13, then we won 13-14. Tony Bay says, are you calculating how many followers you've got on average per week, Blaze? No. What's that about? I don't know what you're talking about. Off seasons usually, because I'm still trying to grow football on the channel, I'm still trying to grow NBA on the channel and rugby and whatnot. Rugby league, obviously, I understand how much I usually would go up, but no, I don't really focus on the numbers as much in regards to that. But why? Why is that a question? Oh, Mariners here. Oh, it should be a goal here. Oh, no, it's still here. Oh, my God. Philip Curto, man of the match. Philip Curto, man of the match. Not even a question. Philip Curto has just saved them again. That was the chance there for the Mariners. There's not even a question. Macarthur, what are you talking about? That was incredible. That was their chance, sister. That was their chance. Philip Curto, absolutely man of the match in this one. He has saved so much. Daniel, I kind of get like an update of how much we got per month from just basic YouTube stats, but not really. I reckon we'll get there. I reckon we'll get to 15K by 2022, which is, I don't know how many days away, but we're close. We're only about 1,173 away. I reckon we'll get there with all the A-League, the NBA, the boxing that we do. We've got some... there's no more rugby, but boxing streams usually do pretty well. And we've got Jake Paul event. We've got the Paul Gallen double night as well. So right-hand side here. Aiden DV, man, don't be a dick, my guy. Don't be like game over, everyone. Like, we're still watching the game here. There's still, a few moments to go. Like, you don't need to say game over when the game's not over yet. Or if the game has finished, you don't need to tell everyone. We're just waiting for the end of the game here. Declan Smith says, when is the Jake Paul fight? I think 17th. NRL streams will pop off next year. Yeah, it'll be good. Merrows, B, how much time left, boss? No more time left. We're just waiting. Yeah, and there is literally no more time left. So, guys, that is the end of the game. Macarthur, very lucky to get away with a 1-0 win there. And overall, they will get the W from a Oliver Bozanic own goal. But we're going to be showing the Melbourne Victory versus Perth Glory game, guys. So be back in about half an hour's time, 40 minutes time for that game between Victory and Perth. Macarthur got lucky. But in the same sense, Mariners, yeah, man, they had so many shots. Philip Curto man of the match, unbelievable. But yeah, look, overall, Macarthur now go to the top of the table, actually. Macarthur will go to the top of the table. Victory do get to play Perth now, though. So if Victory at least get a draw, they'll go back to the top. But this will update through the next stream, and we will see these bad boys here go whoop up to there, and the Mariners will probably go down below. I don't know, actually. I'm not too sure. Mehra Beast had to randomly bet on this game because of my sports book. Well, you got the job done. You got lucky, but you got the job done. Macarthur were the favourites. I tipped them to win. Most people should have tipped them to win. They did get lucky to win, but they still won nonetheless. So it is what it is. But guys, I'm jumping off. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Bingo. Subscribe if you're new around here. We stream pretty much every single game here. So we'll be back in about 40 minutes time for the next game. I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe to BKR Travel, my second channel that's starting back up tomorrow. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.